Alright, we have some of the stuff set up. We're getting more set up soon. I just gotta do some stuff on my phone. And then we'll move on to, what you call? Did I get another notification on my phone? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I'm on the right channel. Okay, cool. Hold on. So we're gonna be playing with the Gotfa today. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna be playing with the Gotfa today. Just because I think I should also modify some numbers, and that's the best one to see the numbers because it gives all three kinds of crits, or all four damage number types anyway. So yeah. So we're gonna start that up. I'm just getting a few things set up first, and now I'll show you some stuff. I think I'm gonna put on the modern outfit today, just because Warframe 1999 is hype right now, and I think I should dress like I'm in 1999 with the tights and cropped hoodie. Tights and cropped hoodie. I actually remember seeing a bunch of ladies dressed like that before. And did I mark it as the right game? I don't know. Did I? Looking around. There we go. Yeah, this is the right game. Live chat. There we go. I will swap it to just me, and we can have a little chit chat. Okay, so starting to run into a little bit of problems IRL, but I probably will not show it as much. Yeah. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well. It's just I don't know. Not being treated like an adult, even though I'm fucking 30. That's like the big thing. I think there's only 2 people who've ever taught me. Let me take that back. One person that technically has treated me like an adult. No, there's 2 people who treat me like an adult, and technically 2 people who treat me with respect. Kinda. My second oldest brother treats me not like an adult and with respect. Enough respect to tell me when he has a problem directly instead of to somebody else. Mom treats me with respect, but she doesn't treat me like an adult. And my other brother, he's got the adult thing down, but not the respect part. I'm still a nobody to him, so yeah, that's what I'm running into IRL. But we got the recording ready, and I get to start doing the fun stuff. Go over here to YouTube. There we go. I'll wait for it to. There we go. All right. Yeah. That's. Oh yeah. I should also do this. Hold on. Stream health, not analytics. Analytics is bad for me. Okay. Where'd the Gatva at? So I'm actually gonna be playing with the other YARELI too. She is the one that I usually use with other weapons. Let's see. I just really like the kit. And sometimes I do kind of want to not use the board. Sometimes. Not all the time though. I usually like the board. There we go. So I'm gonna go grab this YARELI. The melee one, who can also use rifles. I will be giving her something to handle acolytes. And now we're gonna see if we can modify the numbers. Numbers is actually what I'm trying to modify right now. Oh, and what else? I think I have to get actually, let's give her a full kit, just because I think a full kit would be hot. I do like to hear you. So let's go. This is my build with this. Same build from a video. Well, I'm mostly gonna be putting whatever faction here, because I'm actually gonna be doing, what's it called? I forget what it's called. Basically, I'm gonna be, oh, arbitrations. It's called arbitrations. I gotta do arbitrations. I also gotta level this up, and where'd it go? This. So let's see. Appearance. And there's a reason I have it this one. But it's technically, for basically just, I don't know, a little bit of a good luck thing for recent events. So, okay. Got that. And we got that. Let's see. She's got a lot of things to fashion, doesn't she? There we go. I think I should swap this out because I like Zenerek better. Let's see. Zenerek. Just because I can use abilities more often. Let's see. I think I got it ready. So we're gonna go test out these numbers because I was told the numbers are a bit too large. I think I should figure out what to do. So I'm gonna go here and see where is the number size. I don't know where that is. Enhanced decals, flipped models, bloom, local reflections, dynamic writing, upscaling. What's this? Sharpening. No. Is it this? Oh, it's a sprint. There we go here. Interface. Preferred default HUD is Drifter. Is this the colors? Oh, and this is the thing I want. It's like a, let me see, system? Because there's something I need to do. It's the numbers. I don't know how to modify them. Is it interface? What's the interface? Numeric separators. Tenno guide. UI theme. Okay, no. Like cursor color? That's a cursor color? I didn't know that. Gamma, orange, yay. No, let's do classic and orange. There we go. Wait, no, that's still. That's good enough. Cursor scale, item labels. Okay. Wait, there's a different type of mouse cursor. Wait, didn't I do this earlier? Then that's why my mouse is like this? Oh no, it's not. Ooh, wait. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, fancier. I like this one. Hey, Rex. Let's see. Adjust HUD margins, hard scale, damage numbers. Here we go. Legacy, no, not disabled. Enhanced, compact. I think it's this. Oh, here we go. I found it. Let's go 75. That works. Affinity numbers, yes. Teammate glyphs instead of icons, huh? No, I think that's good. Teammate names. Wait, if I turn this off, does it just show the frame? Okay. Ability banner on cast. My day's pretty good. Had a little bit of an issue today, but in the morning, but I got over it after a while. Landscape overview map fade. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Prefer overlay map, mark your pet, lock map rotation. No, I think this is good. There we go. Save. There we go. I got it. Okay, let's see if we can. So Yareli has the gun. I'm gonna go test out the numbers, and then I'm gonna do some arbitrations today. Oh wait, hold on. I have a maxed out Grenier one, but I want to fight a Roken, so I'm gonna swap it. And corrupted. And which one is this? This is meant for acolytes. So that's good. This is good. Hiridu, what's this? Hiridu is good. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, let's go. I think, because I have it on solo, I should be able to make adjustments as we go along. So, we go here, so we don't have to deal with nullifiers. And we're gonna be mostly doing the Gatba. I have something for the Acolyte, but we're just testing the numbers to see if they're good. 75 seems perfect, at least in my head, so... Yeah, let's see. Da-da. Boing.
And you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Ah, there we go. That's the one for today. Killing time? Yep. La 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 la. Oh shit. Hold on. Just back up a little bit. Hold on. Okay. I think it was actually kind of right about it being less powerful than my Stradivar Prime. But I could be wrong. I know that the Stradivar Prime, at least the one I made, is pretty powerful. At least with my knowledge of how I used it last. I am kind of sort of a little bit running out of energy. Oh, I did run out of energy. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, I brought a hound with me. What? Oops, my bad. I have an idea. It has innate punch through, so... Oh, that's cool. And also, isn't too expensive on this build, at least. The doggo is the best companion? Yeah. I think, the hound is good, but I do want to make sure I wait for the update to the pets before I actually take it out for real. Because he's a little bit squishy right now. Oh. Uh-oh. I need to hit this guy. I don't think I finished him off. There we go. So it looks like the numbers are pretty good, actually. They're noticeable. I'm thinking making it slightly bigger, though. Oh! Don't mind me slamming my head against the wall. I want that ball. There. Oh, right there. Oh, does it go really far? I didn't know it went really far. I thought it was like only up to 5 explosions. I've never been that far away from them when they activate their ability before. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. I want you specifically. Oh, he's dead. There's definitely something here messing with my results. I think it's actually... I think it's a Guardian Eggs miss. Either that or it's a little bit less impressive than I remember from the Grenier. Could actually be my non-maxed out Bane. I think that would be a thing. I'm using a status weapon without the actual reason status is good, so... At least not a fully maxed one. He's dead.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oh, there's a guy trying to take my energy. Actually, he's dead. Okay. Ta-da! Meow. Oh yeah. I keep mentioning like insider information, sometimes, but only the positive stuff. It's not like malicious or anything. But apparently, Warframe 1999 is going to have like a situation where your favorite Warframe will have a human version. I'm very curious what they're gonna do for YARELI, because I guess the best way to say it is like, so she's a surfer. So it would be very but she's also a Lolita, and so that means there's like kind of 4 options they can go with. They can basically they can make her an islander of some sort, and she's also short, so that leaves, I guess, Hawaiian and Filipino. And when it comes to the Lolita part, she could also be either Japanese or French, since Lolita is just a derivative of Victorian. So she could either be French or Filipino, Hawaiian, or Japanese, which is very interesting to me. I really do think that would be interesting to see what they did go with that. Definitely, Arthur is like English. Arthur looks like some English dude. I'd say Japanese more fit with YARELI. Yeah, I think so as well. If they give her black hair and a basically, it is supposed to be like 1999, where dyeing your hair wasn't normal. So she would definitely have a straight up black hair. And I think she would be similar to Chun-Li in like a very like angular face. So that'd be cool. Well, it's slightly angular. No, she's Chinese. Sorry, wrong one. Sorry, my bad. More like I'm trying to think. I see somebody in my head similar to that, but it's not Chun-Li. I'm thinking of somebody, but I don't know who it is. My brain is bringing up images I don't understand. Is it Eridus? A black-haired Eridus? It's like that. It's like Eridus and what's her face mixed together. What's her face? Who's the one with black hair and shit! Whoa! Anyway, who's the one with black hair in Final Fantasy VII? The one who punches people. I'm thinking a mixture between those two. A more rounder face like Eridus, but black hair like fuck his name? Tifa? Yeah, I did. That was crazy. I jumped straight into that explosion. That's the thing about face tanking, is that you gotta be very careful with it.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Face tanking is pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, or if you jump into a Blitz Eximus's explosion. That's another thing.
It is done.
That's exactly what happened. The Blitz Eximuses are crazy. They do way more damage than I think they should. He also was aiming a weird direction. It was as if he was leading his shot, which is, I guess it's normal. I've been led before. Yeah, this isn't the more tanky YARELI. Not only that, but Blast is a very rare status effect. Unless you're getting attacked by Bombards at the same time, it's not very easy to go against Blast. But the damage numbers were pretty good. I think they should be a little bit bigger though. I'm thinking 80%. I'm gonna modify that and get back in there. I'll probably go in there with the other YARELI as well. Or, actually, I have a better idea. Hold on, let me see. She's supposed to have a rifle today, but let me see what her Hiradu has. Hiradu... Let's see. Okay. Oh wait, oh yeah, I didn't modify this. I need to modify this, hold on. Where is it? It's Weeping Wounds. Here we go. Put that over Fury. I think so. Okay. So we got that. We got something for the Acolyte, and I'm gonna show you guys my. I keep talking about it, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. Where'd it go? Stradivar Prime. Today's rifle day, but I think this should be fine. This is the build. It's very basic, very simple. Alright, so we modify the numbers, make them a little bit bigger. To 80, I think. Wait, is it this? Interface, here we go. Basic but good, yeah. Let's see where'd it go. Damage number scale. There we go. There we go. Actually, I'm trying to think. Let me think. We'll go with 85 just to see if we overshoot or get it perfect. But either way. There's getting. And then we'll hop into some arbitrations because I need endo really badly. I mean, the Godva does sound really good though. It actually might have ended up being one of my favorite weapons just because of the sound alone. It looks like it feels good to shoot. I mean, sounds good to shoot. My bad.
Worthy foes.
That's a different kind of situation with the feeling good to shoot. Let's see. Oh, I still have the dog. Alright, doggo.
I'm sending auxiliary light
There we go. As soon as we, there we go. Oh! Doesn't have any punch through, though. I think that's part of why I like the Stradivar. It's got some good sound. At least the Prime does. I don't know, I've never fought the regular one, though. I fired the regular one. Let's see. There we go. She randomly just punched the people who are on the ground. That's a big meatball. Did I just kill the rest of them with meatball? Yeah. And there we go. Oops. Oh, he's down again? Wait, didn't he already go down? I thought he did. Oh. Okay, pop that.
life support on the way.
YARELI definitely appeals to people who don't want to think about more than one weapon. But I've been getting a little bit of practice with multiple weapons with this YARELI. Water, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna get this dog up just because I think it's funny. Live! Oh, blitz! Hold on. There you go, guys. Gotta bubble him for a bit. I'm not dealing with that. Oh wait, message retracted. Oh.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Oh yeah, that was the one that I just saw. Yeah. Oh, blitz! I don't think I got him with that. Oh, you fucker! Oh, there he is. Sorry, my system does have to warm up a little bit. Good pitch. There we go. He's dead. I was doing stuff on Reddit this morning, and Reddit was like, hey, what kind of characters are you attracted to? And I named YARELI, Noelle, I think Airless, and Rosalina, because I basically said the reason, like, I like the kind, sweet, fancy dressed ladies, and I guess like that's like my big reasoning. They make me want to stay, basically. If a lady usually has like an attitude and like has this "I'm better because I'm better" thing, it makes me want to go somewhere else, you know. I don't want to stay in that area. Oh yeah, this is a meatball. Oh yeah, that meatball is a little bit like she can't pierce through it with that. It's basically the same build, just with 60/60s. I want to hit that guy. He's looking at me funny. Oh yeah, my cat says hi. My cat's just chilling. There we go. There we go. Let's do this right here. Oh yeah, the Hiradu has a different stance than my other one. She kind of kicks a little bit more. There we go.
30 seconds seconds left.
This is the one issue with survival, is that this happens all the time. It either goes down more, or it doesn't give enough what you call. It doesn't give enough, what, you know. Yeah, that. It doesn't give enough oxygen. And then there we go. I thought I was going the right direction, but I was actually going the wrong direction. I was trying to back up and fire at the same time. Let's see. There we go. Hello, sir. Oh no, got you. Alright, here. Strategically placed.
I've delivered another.
If I remember correctly, yeah, if I do that, I should be able to get the credit on my weapon. Yeah, there we go. We gotta take that thing out. It's healing everybody, and that's not good. I think it's still healing everybody. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Whew. There we go. Let's continue. Punching the meat. There we go. Wait, do I? Oh, it's struggling again. Why is it struggling today? It's struggling a little bit more than it usually does. Okay. Oh, it's a shield drone. But this area is a little bit hard to maneuver in for some reason. I think it's more the fact that I'm used to using the board, so... But where's the Acolyte? I think it just said new. I'm gonna stay here until I fight the Acolyte.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
There he is. Yeah, let me see something. Let me get some stonks. There we go. And let's go fight him like this. Oh yeah, is that Misery? Yeah, it is Misery. Oh, yep, I was right. He's gonna... Oh yeah, this is the guy who... What you call? Okay, so... Let's see.
Additional life support.
Let me swap.
has arrived.
Oh, wow! Oops! Okay, let me hit you with that. I forgot that he's a melee unit. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let me take out this ball, and I'm gonna go. So the numbers look a little bit better as well. For some reason, my brain is still saying one more up, so we'll see if we can do that. And then I'll probably go straight into
Tenno, extraction is ready.
what you call. Okay, let's go. Meow. Right here.
They fought well.
Pop some bones.
Death's all.
I actually ended up taking out some of my subscriptions, and some of my subscriptions were basically just eating away at my money. So now I only have 2, I think. 2? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Xbox Game Pass, and I think Princess and Conquest. I'm a Patreon for Princess and Conquest. But as soon as the game actually comes out, I'm gonna remove it because I'm just supporting until it gets released, and then I'm gonna go grab it and start playing the shit out of that. I got the cheats and everything. Let's see. Let's go to... I think... We're still gonna be using a rifle, but I need to see. Never heard of that game? It's an adult game. Keep in mind, because I'm pretty sure someone might say something, I'm not advertising it. Don't worry, I'm not advertising it, I'm just saying what it is. But I'm keeping the Hiradu. Let's do... I think I would take him out. And, yeah. And then we're gonna go do some arbitrations with my melee YARELI, who isn't gonna be using a secondary, she's gonna be using a primary. And let me see. Excavation. Oh, that's not bad. I've seen worse. Oh wait, this is... Oh, not solo. Not solo. Ain't happening. Excavation. Alright. I created, I don't, not created. I decored some songs to add to my playlist of songs I listen to whenever I'm just chilling. So I'm really happy about that. I used to have like only 3. Now I have about 10, I think. I have 10 songs that I use. Give me.
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Why is she running like that? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have a secondary with me. So I have to, I can't aim glide. Uh-oh. Let me take this with me. There we go.
Ready to go. Keep it powered and
I would have to use my operator, I think. What was that? Oh. I thought that was a ship I could shoot for some reason. Oh wow. Wish doing wish things. Alright. Well, for some reason I started playing where I roll in between every kill just because it helps with survivability. Another one that I found out, especially when I'm in a big place like this, is bullet jumping upward and firing downward. I specifically started playing that during dog days, and I think I'm gonna might do a little bit of dog days today, because it's here for a little bit. But I just like to play it. I'm not too into like using it to farm and only using it like that. Playing dog days is super fun. I want this.
an artifact has been located.
Artifact has been located. There we go. They might have an equivalent to the Lotus in 1999. I wonder who that is. I hope it's not gonna be Intrati. For some reason, I don't think being led by the Tenno, led by Intrati would be too much of a thing. I think it's because Intrati has been replaced by somebody. I think it's Wally. That's definitely one of the Man in the Wall's illusions. Either that or it's a Void Being. But I think we only have one Void Being that deals with this, unless Wally is one. If that's the case, then there might be a weird little competition between two Void Beings right now. Because if that's Wally, and Wally is separate from the Man in the Wall, then that might be why he's contacting us. Either the Man in the Wall wants to help him out with something, or he wants to take us for some reason. Because I guess like his world's version of Tenno are not his favorite thing. So I guess we'll see. That's my theory, at least. My theory is that it's a different universe that just happens to be in 1999 right now. Because I know like the Aroken started making Warframes based off, not based off of, but like really far in the past. So it's definitely something like that. Perhaps we'll see once he shows his true colors. Yeah, we'll see. It's literally similar to Man of the Wall, but we will never know until it's explicitly said by the creature itself. You know? It actually got me super excited because I actually straight up, like, when I heard from my insider that we are gonna see like humanized frames, I got super excited because I now really want to see what YARELI looks like underneath the helmet. Because no, not underneath the helmet. There's a difference between the two. But as what did they have as the human version in that world? You know. I think that's like that with a lot of my other friends too. We were having a discussion about all of our favorite frames. Somebody said Grendo could either be a Hawaiian guy or a Chinese guy, and I was like, that makes sense. Human frames is gonna be sick, yeah. Even if it's played in a different mode, I might play the mode more often, just because I would like to play with that specific frame. And you know what'd be really weird and really awesome at the same time? What if YARELI's name is Victoria? Imagine her being a Japanese girl named Victoria. Just imagine. I would throw a huge, giant like. What would you call the positive version of a tantrum? Where I just freak out? I would do that. Essentially. I think somebody said they really wanted to see not Excalibur. I forget who it was. But we were all like speculating and it got us all talking, right?
The excavator has lost.
I think the one thing I'd say I probably wouldn't talk too much about is the what's it called? The heirloom bundle? Because the heirloom bundle is the kind of thing I don't want to talk about when it comes to games, you know? It's more the fact that, like, my opinion, it's such a 50-50 split that I don't want to, like, ruin people's mood talking about it, you know? So I usually stay out of that conversation. Let's see. Take this. Oh wait, no, I don't need this. I don't need this. Yeah. Actually, my favorite kind of weapon in gaming is actually weapons that you could use in real life. So the fact that they're gonna have an AK probably means they're gonna have AK skins. I would like to have an AK. I mean, they gave us a revolver, and my favorite firearm is the revolver.
Go to the dig site.
So yeah, I mean, my favorite, I guess, like, weird little, I would say, less of a mechanic and more of a, yeah, less a mechanic and more of a, like, feature of the Judge revolver is the fact that you can load it with shotgun shells, although I think it's very dangerous. Because, you know, shotgun shells are not meant to be in a revolver. You can literally put, it's literally something you can put shotgun rounds in. Either that or I think you're supposed to modify it first. I don't know. But, like, the fact, like, a Judge with a shotgun, with shotgun shells in it has always, like, been the coolest thing to me.
Remaining dig sites.
I load that shit up with birdshot, and it's technically non-lethal, but then again, if you get too close, the pellets will go inside, so... Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that unless it's, like, for home security strictly, you know? I don't think you would want to have that in your car. Like, imagine if it didn't break the window, but instead just sprayed you in the face. That would suck. Oh, it's tripping again. I actually think this is the game itself. So I think I should, use the code optimization feature, soon. I'll do it later. Probably next stream. Let's see. Actually, I did notice that I strangely enough got super popular after the, well, not super, but compared to usual, from the Gatva video. And I wasn't expecting that. Other people are actually going straight to my older videos, and I am so glad I purged all the stupid shit that I did. Because I was like trying to discover my niche, and I did. And when I discovered my niche, I was like, wait a minute. If they see all of my experiments, I'm gonna have a huge problem. A cat in a box? Nice. Oh, what? Oh, they're leaving! Oh shit! Hold on. It's a good thing I have this. What the hell? Oh, I forgot that she has this. Oh no. I'm just gonna treat it like a feature and just chill for a bit. Yeah, I forgot to hop on the board before I went anywhere. That's so dumb. She kind of sort of needs to hop on the board before she goes anywhere. Or this happens. Ghost board, exactly. It's also gonna hit me with a, what you call? A host migration. Oh, did they? Oh, hey! They actually waited for me. Where is everybody? They're over here. Oh, no. One of them did. One of them did. Oh, shit. Get off me! There you go. It's literally a little teleporter that I can use every once in a while. I gotta go over there. I fucking teleported. That was so dumb. I think this person knew about it too, because I think he saw me on the map. There we go, let's go. Okay. Let's hope for a survival. Survival would be really good, because I can bring out the other YARELI too. Poppin' bones. Hey, kitty. I even made an animation. It actually, I was supposed to make a different animation, the one about the other robot waifu in Exoprimal. But this got me like super excited for human YARELI to a point where I actually made an animation for her. And for some reason, I went with the old-fashioned like 1999 style waifu, which was just like the lady who knew damn well that she was beautiful, but was wasn't like mean about it. She was like super sweet about it, but still kind of sort of treated you like a pet, but weirdly in a wholesome way. That's how it used to be back in the 1990s. Like, they knew they were beautiful, but they weren't manipulating you with aggression. They were manipulating you with kindness, but you were in fact a pet to them. Oh wait, I think anyway. Let's see. I think I'm getting a whole bunch of emotes or something. Because it's showing hundreds. Let's see. Let's go to so we're still gonna be, I should actually put a secondary on her just in case that happens again. I want to do let's do this one. I like this one. I'm gonna do that. No, actually, you know what? I did the good luck thing where I had the pink YARELI, so let me swap her colors around. Let's go with... what do I have with her? So here's the regular one. Do I have two of those? I do have two of these. Okay. Should I change this? Let me see, what do I don't have? I have this, 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 this. Okay, I have an idea. I know exactly what I want. I want... I think it's this one? Yeah, I want this one. Okay. And now we're gonna go back and find this one. Oh yeah, Halloween is coming up. Let's get some, let's get celebratory about Halloween soon. Like right now. And the Halloween one is gonna come with a whole bunch of cool stuff. A Halloween based frame, which I made a video about my expectations and how they're a little bit unreasonable. But it turns out, like from at least from what I see, it's pretty good. So yeah. Let's see. Spooky month is coming, yeah. Love myself some spooky month. Oh yeah, I had to turn off Ortis a while ago. Because Ortis was interrupting videos when I was recording and it was making me mad. So I decided to not avoid, but like lessen the effects of being mad about Ortis interrupting me by making it so where you can't do it, so. Gonna see. Oh yeah, Tennokan Barrow. Barrow Prime. So what we can do? I know what we can do. I know exactly what we can do. Hold on. So let's I think there's a little bit of a glitch happening with this, but I'm gonna go see if I can switch to her. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if her upgrades are okay. Precision Avenger. Okay, that's good. Let's do... I think... Let me see. I think it's this one. Because I thought I got a new Archon Hunter, but I've been running into issues utilizing it. Because for some reason Gloom isn't affecting the Archons, and I don't think it's a... I think it might be a glitch. Because it used to be able to do it, and it's also not healing me, which is interesting. So let me see if I can hunt an Archon. Let's do... You know what, let's do it with people. I think with people will be fun. I should see if I can get one good shot in, though. I remember I used to use the Fenmore because there used to be this glitch that was really bad with YARELI. Where when it would force her into a cutscene, it would freeze her. And it wasn't like the one where it's like it just freezes yours in place so you can hit the melee button. It was a straight up freeze. And that really sucked. It actually was one of the first things that got me to rage quit the game. Only for a little bit. It wasn't like a long time, but like I was not happy about that glitch happening to me, which was unfortunate because I do like the game, but sometimes issues happen that isn't necessarily my fault that do drive me up the wall. Let's see. I was about to blast him, but if I turned around, I might have tripped. Not tripped, but ran into something. Let's see. Oh, hey. There we go. Shoot you in the face. Man, really was just talking shit. Okay, let's see. I think... Okay, we have an Octavia, Nova, Hildren, so I'm assuming these guys are throwing down with this for fun. So I think I might be able to do a little bit of shots that should be good. Nero has this weird little situation where if you shoot her in the crystal, she does extra damage. Oh my, she gets extra damage? I gotta... Okay, let me... I'm sorry, that's rude as shit, but... I don't know, I mean... let me fucking... Alright, let's see. Come here, bitch! Hey! Okay, actually, I think the Gloom is working on her, it's just... Can I hit you, please? I gotta... Hold on. Okay, move around. Oh, fuck! Oh, there we go. There we go. Just a bit of damage. Just a little bit. I could do better if she would just sit still. Oh, she is being slowed. Okay. Oh, hold on. Can I... There we go. Uh-huh! At least she was the last one to hit her, though. I fired my weapon, but there's no numbers, so I'm assuming she hit him hard. Let's go! They must know each other. Because they haven't said anything yet. Whoa, okay, it's a good thing YARELI is not affected by that portal. I was about to, have a little bit of an issue with that. Yum. Yeah, I want to go to B. Yum. Okay. Oh. Oh, I should not have wasted that shot. Oh no, Octavia! I can't do it, honey. I can't come. Oh, she's gonna die. Oh, she's dead. Oh god. Let's see. That was interesting. My cat was hungry. Oh, his IRL cat, I think. Bitch! You. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm not host. I was actually wondering if I was host, but apparently I'm not. Hildren's host! I also like how we're all a bunch of bitches. And Hildren's like the mother duck and we're all following her. Yeah. The DJ is down. We have no more tunes! We only got Nova singing and YARELI dancing. I mean the YARELI could dance. I think Nova, I'm not sure if she could sing or not. I guess Hildren could just like manage. We got our manager, but we lost the musician. Boing. Defeat Archons to proceed, sir. Oh, I did not know I had the thingy. Hold on. Hey. Hey. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do enemies with cold damage. I forgot about that. Yeah. Hey, the lag went down enough for me to be able to go through doors now. But either that or she went through.
Devour mine. Be my sword, Tenno.
What the fuck? Huh? 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 What? Okay. Okay, my thing is broken. Okay, I see. Yow. Oops. Oop. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, another one in you? Yeah, thank you. I got fully maxed out. Is this even the direction we're supposed to go? There we go. I'll bubble these guys. There we go. Fuck that drone. That person has radiation. Oh, I see. I thought that was one of our allies with radiation. I was about to shoot that person just because I thought it would be fun. I don't know. For some reason, I'm in the dickish mood. There we go. Oh shit! Oh no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Meow. Meow. Oh. Hello, snake waifu. Oh, you bitch! Don't wave me, bro. There we go. Oh, damn it! Why is she immune to damage? That was weird. I've never seen that before. Oh, hello, sir. You provide damage reduction. That is not allowed. Where'd he go? Where'd she go? Hello. Let's see. Ah, I missed half of that. What are you doing? I've never seen her do that before. Hey! What is she doing now? I'm gonna revive you. Boing! Okay, let's see. There we go. I want to shoot her in the face. There we go. Nope. Yay! Yes! Oh, you're dancing.
Expertly, Tenno.
No. Oh!
Her kind may expect no mercy, no protection.
I'm glad she has the immunity to damage during that time. That's it. That was a good buff. There's still a bunch of people who still don't like the frame. But it's mostly, like, what I mostly see is that it's all old information that isn't necessarily accurate. Not only that, it's just a bunch, either that or it's just a bunch of people who don't like K-Drive, right? But most of the time when they don't like K-Drive, it's because their favorite person doesn't, their favorite creator doesn't like K-Drive, so therefore they don't like K-Drive. Which is an interesting like piece of information that I've come across. Like it's an interesting thing. Also, there's some people, like very rare people, but there is them that just don't like the fact that she's wearing a dress because they want to see her butt. And I'm like, she's not a sexualized frame, and you can tell. And I guess like they all just want to have her butt in their face, which is interesting. Yeah, kill the snake woman. Yeah. Oh. Someday I'm gonna accidentally push FF, and that's gonna suck. Because my computer doesn't have lights on the what you call? It doesn't have lights on the keyboard. And wait, it has lights on the keyboard, but doesn't go through the keys to show what the letter is. So that's unfortunate. Ah, pop in some bones. And let's see. So I think we have some more time for what you call. So let's put this back on. And then let's move over to YARELI's little sister. Appearance. Let's go to Halloween. I ate today, but it was dino nuggies. And it tasted like fish for some reason. But I guess it's just the panko. But I guess oh, hold on. Hold on. Ah, hold on. Sorry, I got a heartburn. Okay, sorry. But I guess I got full fast, but they ended up like I started getting hungry again. So that's unfortunate. I'm actually considering going and eating again, but I'll do it later. Oh yeah, and I have a lich. She's got my, what's it called? The Shakur.
Begin optimizing the local workforce.
Let's see. Let's go with this. Was it defense? Oh. Let's hope we get a a wisp, because I don't think I want to be a wisp. And it's infested, so I mean, what happens happens, but I currently do not have AoE. What do you think about this little guy? Oh, it's what you think about Limbo. Somebody's trying to get opinions about Limbo on Reddit. I don't think you want to get opinions on Limbo on Reddit, sir. You see, Reddit is only a place you go to if you're really serious about the game. And therefore, you're gonna get a whole bunch of people who have very strong opinions, or you're gonna get people who like to make fun of people with strong opinions, which will turn into a huge ass fight. Especially if the Limbo mains get involved. I have dealt with Limbo mains. They tend to be very aggressive with their like for Limbo. I mean, it's not like a super bad thing, because I've seen way worse. But yeah, you don't want to fuck too much with Limbo. People on Reddit are a hive mind and underestimate every frame that isn't Wisp and Revolt. I gave you already a rifle? Yeah. Yeah. I think, wait, let me think. I know that you told me about one of the guns, but I forget which one it was. But it's not one that it's not one that you use that much, but you told me about a rifle. Kuvaro was also judged, yeah. I think, wait a minute. When I first met you, you said something about I said something about I like basic rifles, and you mentioned this thing called the Stradivar. And I asked if the Stradivar had a prime, and you said yes. So I immediately relined and grabbed it, and it became my favorite rifle. I remember now. You're the one that introduced me to the Stradivar Prime. Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way. And yeah, people on Reddit are similar, somewhat of a hive mind, mostly because there usually becomes an accepted etiquette for each Reddit. Yeah. Because there's a accepted etiquette for each Reddit, there tends to be people who basically punish it by being an asshole to anybody who's against it, right? Like, one thing that I noticed about them is that they tend to, like, not ever, like, most of them tend to not play YARELI, but the people who do play YARELI are silent. Which is where I came up with the weird little saying that all the YARELIs are silent, because at that time I was on Reddit a lot. Like, most people who play YARELI are either super logical or super quiet, you know? Like, we say things or we react to things, but it's usually very, soft-spoken, which is what I noticed. We don't, like, try to fight with people. I learned not to fight with people, but then sometimes I like to start fights and then see what happens. That's what I developed as a kind of a little bit of a toxic thing. And they're smart, unlike Wukong. I mean, I try not to be toxic about it, but I've actually seen a bunch of Wukongs who don't use the clone, and they're usually the smart ones. It's usually a bunch of bad apples. It's just that Wukong players' bad apples tend to be quite bad. While the YARELI players, when they have a bad apple, it's usually one that has lost their shit and takes it out on everybody else around them. Which I have done that before, and I've actually seen it before as well. We are super emotional and kind of crazy, so, you know. But most of the time, we are leading with our emotions in a positive way until somebody pisses us off. There's a difference. You have Wukong players and Wukong mains, exactly. I think that's a good way to say it. Like, people who get super mad that they nerf Wukong when in actuality he hasn't changed that much. He's just a little bit more active. If anything, last time I played Wukong was after the nerf, and I still topped the scoreboard pretty easily too. All you have to do is move around and pick up ammo. I've seen a few good ones, but majority of Wukong players tend to be the toxic one. Yeah. The way I see it is like 20% of the community, 20% of any community are vocal, and I guess like 10% of that 20% are toxic. But like that's like the majority of communities. But when it comes to certain very specific characters, it usually takes some of those, like, some of that percent. And I guess Wukong players tend to be, a bigger percentage of the 10%, is the way to say it. Gazo Tuber is so fun, it feels good to use, yeah. I made a video, and found out that you should have an Acolyte Killer, but other than that, it's super good. It's a faster version of like a Stradivar Prime, which is basically a crit-based rifle, but also guarantees red crits every once in a while. I'm not exactly sure why it guarantees how to trigger this, but I know that it just randomly will red crit. There isn't like I wouldn't trust the wiki, so I've been waiting for somebody to figure it out. I agree with the debate about Heirloom Pack being a bit overpriced, as when you factor in existing packs it shows. It has a chance on red crit and a status effect. Oh, okay. Oh, on status effect. Okay. So, I would actually want to have a high status. I see. So that means I would have to do 60/60 mods. Whoa! Just random red crits. Okay, cool. Did somebody ooh-woo Did someone use... I think somebody uwooed. Someone used, what you call?
Fight on. This test.
Oh, we also gotta go, unfortunately. He's not gonna survive the next one.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
That was one round. Okay, I know that sometimes it glitches out and lets me go again. I might grab Wisp Slip temporarily. Sorry, I'm just picking at my face. Mine is 60% status with 60-60 toxin and galvanized aptitude. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, the Red Veil. I'm currently building up Steel Meridian stuff because I want, what was it? I think it was a mod from what you call. It was a mod from them. I think I also wanted something else as well, but I forget what it was. I think it was the polearm weapon. I think because the polearm weapon sounds funny. Because I didn't know it had a secondary fire mechanic. Why is she holding it like that? Oh, because she's Zaku. She's using the Zaku animation set. Alright. Could not deliver. Is it doing that again? Is it my computer not liking your computer or something? I think that might be it. Yeah, I think my computer just doesn't like you. What? That's unfortunate. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can modify this a bit. I'm restarting my thing, yeah. Okay, let's move some stuff around. Let's go like this. And let's go with 60-60 toxin. I don't know exactly where to find the mechanics, because I think I might have just needed to read it, but I don't think I did read it, so there might be my problem. Okay, let's see. I think I do. I think I'm gonna read this. So, final days of Old War, long before the clone rot set in, elite Grineer commanders carried the Gatwa Prime rifles, designed to protect the surviving Orokin during the Warframe Rebellion. Oh, this is an anti-Warframe weapon. That's interesting. So this is an anti-Warframe weapon. That actually, weirdly enough, makes sense. Because, like, nothing else would really work on us. I guess it would be a little bit easier to use if it was Toxin, though. I think if we put two 60-60s on here. Actually, I might see, hold on. Can I fit a second 60-60? Okay, I can. I'll test this out later, though. I'm just gonna roll with this instead. Let's see. I guess the one thing I would probably wish for Warframe, if I were to ever want to change anything, as somebody who is not a game developer, I think I would make it to where all weapons explained their mechanics. Because, like, having us explain them ourselves is a little bit tiring sometimes. Because, I don't know, like, I know they want to include the creators and everything. But I think they should at least tell the creators what's up somewhere. Because sometimes some creators have to use the wiki, and the wiki is almost always wrong. Which is what I, unfortunately, have run across. Where there's a bunch of people who... not a bunch of people, but there's some people who ask me if YARELI can use... if YARELI can use adaptation. And I actually had to prove it. Because they were confused. And I made sure I proved it to them. Yeah, I just needed to do that. Wow, it is not letting me invite you at all. Maybe it'll fix itself later? Yeah, it happened last time, so I think it will. Wait, can I... Like last time? Yeah. Let me see, if also, here's my wisp. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to... You sure it's the right ID? Yeah, it is. So basically I have people message me from here, and then I click on them, and I invite them. It's Briggs ID. Let's see. Because it fixed itself before, randomly, so I do believe that's all we need to do. Okay, I think I figured out what it is that I'm having a problem with YARELI's skin. New skin, the deluxe skin. Somebody mentioned this earlier on Reddit as well, and I managed to, like, get together and, like, figure out what my words have to be. I don't like the fact that it went out of her seam. As someone who lives in a place that has people who surf. One of the things about surfing is that if you're too heavy, a freshly waxed board will shoot outward from underneath you. Which is why I think her being quite large, to say it like, nicely, is, I guess a little bit of a problem for me specifically. Because most people, at least most ladies who surf here, are not of that body type. And the ones who are doing this thing called body surfing, which means they're on their knees paddling, no, sorry, not paddleboarding. Paddleboarding, you're basically on your knees and you're rowing it like a canoe. Which is really fun, it's really good, really easy to balance, and I'm thinking like... okay. Remember when I said that, a good augment for YARELI would be to be able to use other weapons with, basically to augment the board directly to switch what weapon you use? I think the one that does... primaries should be paddleboarding, where she goes on one knee and braces herself, and basically the board keeps her on top of it so she can fire a primary weapon, and also swaps her passive so she doesn't have to do it, right? Doesn't have to put it on herself to do it. That would be cool. I would like YARELI to be able to put her augments on Maraluna. That's basically what it is. And make it to where, like, maybe you can also mod Maraluna to do other things. But other than that, like, I guess, like, making Maraluna not able to, I guess, making Maraluna more of a damage reduction instead of that. Yeah. Because it would make her go on one knee, and she would basically be able to fire her weapon, right? And then another augment for the melee could be both knees, and she basically has a unique stance where she just spins around in a circle swinging at everything. But as long as you're moving, you have crit chance. Did you want a VC? Yeah. Oh, are you gonna be able to hop on stream as well? Hop on in game, I mean. And that'll be good. And I I will hop into my stream chat. Oh, and don't. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Yeah. And, oh, there's a bunch of people who messaged me. Oh, Quiche. Sorry, I'm just gonna check some messages. Riser Warframe. Oh, are you able to game? That was all the way up in the morning. How am I doing? I'm doing good. This one is... Who gave YARELI a bigger butt? Okay. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna hop into voice chat. Hello.
Ew.
Hey. Okay. And we're gonna hop into new video coming out tomorrow on Darth Yashikoro. Yeah. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting to watch your videos. Oh yeah. Well, we were going to fight a lich together, right?
Yes, we were,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
I have to actually farm another lich because I took it out.
I still have my lich. She's a big one. She a big bitch.
Well, the funny thing is, I actually I decided to keep the lich.
Oh nice.
The weapon kind of sucked. It was only 29%, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, I got myself a god roll lich. Where's my ooh? I could have swore I got an ooh. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so
Yeah,
we
I'm
always...
still in the process of switching all my browser stuff to Opera.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking that since YARELI doesn't necessarily need to have... Basically, she doesn't need to use the bubbles on the lich to breed it down. I think I'm gonna switch to the thing that I wanted to use as a lich killer, just because I wanted to still see if it can work. So I'm gonna do that. I think I wanted to swap this for corrosive and cold. There we go.
I'll let you be host.
Okay, let's see.
See how good your Hawaiian internet could work.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of issues. There we go. You're on your PC account. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, what's the ping?
Yeah, my doesn't show me actually.
Oh, cool.
So it's not over 300, that's for sure.
Mhm. I know. I ran into Specs earlier. In dog days. Turns out my internet is so good now that I've actually increased the amount of people I can play with, which is cool. Because I actually have it on a limit of 300 ping, which means like now I'll connect to random people that are not my usual. So I've been actually connecting to a bunch of people who are new. And here's the thing. It seems to be everybody who's around places that there are surfers, they tend to love YARELI, but anybody who's from like the middle parts of their place, they don't seem to like her. And I guess it's because like, some people say, oh, it's because like you can't surf in a dress. Dude, I live in Hawaii. This dress specifically is a kind of dress you would want to surf in. It's got
I've actually seen quite a few women being able to surf in dresses.
Yeah, in fact,
I call BS to that.
Yeah, like right here, you see how wide it is? I'm not sure if you're looking. Yeah, but it's so wide that her legs can fit through. Not only that, but it's split open like this. Those two things are the best.
Ideal for surfing. That particular style is a very surfable kind. This is why it works so well with YARELI.
And one thing about her left arm being uncovered is actually because you want your left arm to have the string that attaches you to the board, not your leg, because your leg can actually get it to a point where you'll be dragged around by your leg, and you'll drown. You'll like waterboard yourself. You want it on your left arm. It's like weirdly enough, when you look at her design from a surfer's kind of view, or somebody who lives in surfing, she's designed for surfing.
See, you know surfing. I know snowboarding.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've seen pictures of surfing. I've been wanting to try it, but you probably have
dude,
way more experience surfing than I do.
A fucking YARELI with fuzziness, like a fuzzy skirt, would be so cool. Like for Christmas or something, just have her like have fur. Like I know Warframes aren't supposed to have fur, but make it like. Oh, well, how would you do that if you can't have her have fur though? Like
you can add a texture.
Yeah,
like, I mean, technicalities. Varuna does have a bit of texture on her right arm.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the wolf shoulder. Mm-hmm. You can actually see a little bit of texturing that kind of does look like fur.
Oh yeah.
There's ways that you can get around it as far as texturing goes.
Yeah, or you can make it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what you could do? Clouds, like sheep fur. Literally, like sheep fur isn't considered fur, so Tencent could just say, whatever, to that, you know? I think there is the one that kind of has sheep fur kind of look, I think, but not really. So you
Well, keep in mind, we also have Kavats and Kubros that have fur.
Yeah.
Well.
They have, like, stringy fur. But basically, they just put that together. And now Warframes have hair. So...
I'm honestly kind of, okay, bear with me, but my personal opinion is it just going to be Excalibur that we're going to be able to play without the helmet, or is it all frames going to have a design without the helmet?
I could have swore, like, I heard somewhere that, they were all going to have it, but I don't know if it's going to be a skin. Oh, wait, no, I forgot that you have to, basically, it's either gonna be a skin, or if you go in there with a certain Warframe, you play as the human version.
That'll be really cool. That'll be an excellent idea.
Yeah, it's like you go in there, and it also has a name, so, and I was actually saying, like, it would be really great if your Reddy's name was, like, Victoria. Just because, like, she is supposed to be, like, if she's, like, French, then it would make sense. For some reason, I am obsessed with her being French. I don't know why. I think it's because
there's just one problem.
Yeah, what?
The name Victoria is not actually French. It's Irish.
Irish? Oh, yeah. I think the reason why is because, is because, like, the Victorian era is my favorite thing ever. Yeah,
so if you want the
I
French
thought it was
name,
French.
you go with Guinevere.
Guinevere, yeah.
Or Elise would be another French name.
Actually, Elise sounds good. I think that's one that would match. Elise, would be a good one. And I chose Victoria for my character's name, my profile name, just because if anybody knows what what Victorian style is, they will know exactly what I'm referencing. Because it's literally just like an alternative. It's basically like Lolita is just a alternative version of Victorian fashion. So that's basically what I'm referencing. And very few people, other than people who are into that style, know what I'm talking about, right? That's actually the reason why it's such a special like reference, because like only people who know what I'm talking about will ever know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They'll basically get the reference. Off-brand. Off-brand? Yo?
Give a Chakur. No.
What? Aw.
I already got a Chakur.
Oh, yeah. I got a 59% roll. Oh, wow. Wait, you got a 57%? That's cool.
Yeah.
Hello, woman.
The problem... So, kind of the problem with having to fuse weapons is it has to be a higher percentage for it to actually work.
Yeah.
So, if I get a 54, it's only going to boost it about 0.5%.
Yeah. I really do, I really do wish that it just added the percentage up, because it's such a... They said they were gonna lessen the grind, which is what people wanted, and like, they said they were gonna do it. I'm hoping they do.
Honestly, the current grind is not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's yeah.
But the thing that kind of annoys me a lot is how much of an issue it is to try and get that perfect percent to 59. Because you got, so depending on what your original level is, let's say it's a 29. So if you have a 30%, that's going to boost it up by about 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a 50%, that's going to boost it up by 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that they really could improve a lot.
Yeah.
Now,
Well-
to be fair, I've built some really powerful weapons that do not involve status whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my what is it? My Kula
Oh, hold
Calm
on,
on
let
my
me-
PC account.
Let me swap it over to not public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to cancel the mission?
Yeah.
'Kay.
And then let's go to invite only. Not friends only, because sometimes people might want to join who can't be on the friends list, you know? That's like the best way
Yeah.
to say it.
Yeah, it's all good.
I was actually gonna make all the kit guns, but I wasn't gonna do it for a video because I know your video on kit guns is coming out. Plus, discovering all the mechanics of a weapon is gonna take a little bit, so, especially since like most of the time whenever I make a video,
Must find.
it's not a planned video unless it's my YARELI video, which I planned for 2 years. like,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that feeling.
yeah.
You found the
Shit.
target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Capture them quickly before they fuck off. Here we go. Hey! Oh, he went this way. I really like this thing's half a meter punch through. It's actually pretty great. Cause like, I run into so many issues with weapons not having punch through, you know?
Indicate our target is in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are
Weirdly
like,
enough, I actually don't use punch through a whole lot.
Yeah. Some people say
But
like,
then again,
yeah,
it's kind of dependent upon the weapon.
Yeah.
And also your playstyle too.
I find that punch through is good if you're using like bullet hoses in a place where they gather up a lot, so mostly like steel path and stuff. Because
Yeah.
and some people are like, oh, you need like a lot of punch through. It's like not exactly. You actually want to have enough to hit a guy behind somebody, because it's not the fact that they're like far away from each other. It's that they're at each other's backs, you know. And then you'll be able to hit them with like half a meter punch through, which is great. I think people had I'm not sure if anybody had a problem with that either. Like half a meter is just fine.
Get an Acor!
Oh, that's 3
I
people
don't have
worth
that on
of
my
stuff.
PC account.
Choose the new soldier.
Yeah,
You are to be.
that means we're gonna be able to shoot each other.
Yay!
That means we're gonna probably have to use single target.
Stay focused. There's
Either that or we're gonna have to duel with them. Yeah, hold on, I'm just getting through. Getting some practice in with non-board stuff. I started getting a lot better with that too, because I started challenging myself to do stuff, and it started going really well. I got this fucking aloe drink, and for some reason it gives me a lot of energy to drink it, because I guess it has like a lot of vitamins I need. But it also tastes kind of gross because it doesn't have sugar in it. Let me put it this way. It's like flavored water, so I don't drink it very fast.
Yeah.
Even though I drink water really fast, it having a flavor will basically overload the hell out of me. Reddit also says hi. It says on Ask Reddit.
With Risto. And it's another female. I don't get very many females.
Yeah,
This is weird. This is my 3rd female in a row.
yeah, dude. On Valentine's Day, you gotta go get yourself one. It's gonna be funny as hell. In fact, I think a Sister of Parvos would be good too. Because I don't know
I'm
if
kind
they.
of curious how the Sisters of Parvos is gonna work.
Yeah, because like,
So that's a 48% new core. That's a pretty good one.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how my Geyer build's gonna end up doing.
Okay.
I'm
So
curious.
I think I should actually fight this thing with my YARELI, but I'm gonna change the Gatva to... I'll change the Gatva to a different element, basically. Oh wait, I can't do that. Wait, I can do that, hold on. If I get rid of this, I can put... this. There we go. We got corrosive and cold. Ugh. Sorry.
Mine doesn't really have a weakness. It's
Mhm.
kind of a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I gotta love on my Rubico.
Mine also doesn't
I'll
have
do
a
that.
weakness, and she's also, like... She's also got a really high-ranking toxin weapon. Oh wait, she resistances, toxin, electricity, and she has an immunity to toxin. I mean, she has resistances to viral and electricity, and an immunity to toxin.
So mine has resistances to electricity, toxin, and viral.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess kind of makes sense with the electricity, because, you know, she is an electric type.
Oh, she has cursed ground. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
And then she has overload. Overload? What? Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
run
she's
Rev.
gonna be a dangerous one.
Yeah, I'm gonna run Revenant for safety.
Yeah.
You know, just in case yours decides to pop up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to have that. I thought because she wasn't irradiation, it should be fine, but it's not the case.
Acquired.
No, because Geyer brings it to electricity, which
Yeah.
is honestly kind of useful for a build.
Mm-hmm.
Though I kind of wanted to go for a not secondary, primary,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what? Whatever. It's a new
You can
weapon.
use
That's the way that I look at it.
Cascadia, no, not Cascadia. Basically, you can use the Encumber,
Yeah.
and then you can like fill it with a bunch of statuses. That's also really good if you want to use it as a killer.
We received
Because if you use it
intel
as a
that
killer,
some vital
you will
to enemy
basically have this
operations
thing where
and capture them.
you could essentially get galvanized status all the way up. That's because like it's got electricity rather than heat.
Yeah.
Or oh wow, I forgot.
Yeah, this is my latest kick gun.
Nice.
Target located. Bring them in.
So originally my plan was to copy over one of my switch builds,
We cannot let our
but
target know we're
I'm just
here.
looking at it
Attack
and then I'm
them
like, you know what?
quickly.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try a new kick gun.
The captain has been escorted to
Here
the
we are,
extraction point.
me just going around with, I don't care about the numbers, I'm just gonna make something that looks remotely cool. You know, my typical approach to kick guns.
Yeah.
Because numbers only tell a portion of the story. If you understand how the kick guns work, you can actually make really deadly ones from just simply, this one looks cool, let's do it.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh. They don't have ephemeras, so I'm assuming yours doesn't have an ephemera.
Well.
Nah,
Looks like some serious crud is going down out
my
there.
Revenant Prime does have an ephemera.
Anonymous
Yeah.
troublemaker.
The Akura Tails.
Yeah. I kind of wish they expanded on this a bit. I think somebody said they were gonna have infested liches, but I think what it was somebody was in their place and was looking at one of the models and thought that was an infested lich. I think,
Infested liches wouldn't make sense canonically speaking.
yeah.
Because we look at the Grineer, we look at the Corpus.
Stay focused.
The Grineer relatively are pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But you do have the Queens, which are somewhat smart.
Yeah.
And the Corpus, well, it makes perfect sense why they'd end up having, you know, their version of it.
Mhm.
The Infested are more of a hive mind.
Yeah.
And having, you know, something like that without really explaining who the, I guess, leaders of the Infested would be,
I
wouldn't
guess,
exactly make a whole lot of sense.
I guess the way you could probably do it is a corrupted strain of the Hamlet strain, but that would cause some issues because the reason why the Hamlet is not corrupted is because it can't be. because we are its leader as the Hive Mind.
So many of you
Uh,
best
so that would mean like we would have a situation where our warframes could be infected to not like us anymore, and that
Yeah.
would be very bad. Like their whole, I guess like that's the thing is why they won't do it, because that's the only thing they could probably do, and that would have such bad implications.
Yeah.
To have a warframe suddenly no longer love its operator would be pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Especially,
Well, kind of an interesting theory that goes around is the warframes themselves are kind of dumb versions of the actual warframes themselves.
yeah.
So like the warframes that we control, hang on, that's not a lich mission.
It's basically just a brain
Essentially
dead
we're
one. Yeah.
we're controlling a brain dead one, basically a skeleton
Mhm.
of the body that has a fraction of their power.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, in my theory with YARELI, is that was an operator that didn't know what she was doing. Because
Yeah.
an actual warframe is much, much, much more powerful than that.
There is a large
To a
Yeah.
point where even if she didn't have a weapon, she still could have just pulled the fucking liquid out of his body just because she is a water-based frame, and they do that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but warframes are sick in the head, she probably would not protect those children unless she was ordered to. And the fact
Depends
that
on the frame.
Yeah, it also depends on the
Depends
frame.
on the
Yeah,
frame.
like, I guess if she did like kids and actually wanted to protect them, she would. But there's not that high of a chance that it was actually the actual YARELI, right? That's why
Yeah.
I say, like, since they are redoing the mission, I'm hoping they explain that specifically, or if they decide to like retcon that part. She's physically stronger than a fat Grenier slave master, and the operator still almost lost. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
not only that, she didn't have a weapon with her, and that's not what even if it is a lazy frame that does whatever she wants, after her duties are done, she still would have a weapon with her. A warframe would
Oh, yeah.
not do that, right? That's why I say, like, it's either a fan fiction from some guy that purchased YARELI's likeness to use it in a comic, or it's an operator who didn't know what she was doing. Oh, is that mine? Yeah, it is mine.
Yeah.
I want to test this on her. Oh shit! Okay, I have. Oh wait, yeah. Let her summon. Let her get people. There
As soon as she comes in, it summons an extra 10.
Yeah. And then she should be able to recruit some people. There we go. Oh, it actually was my gun? I did not know that. Let's see. Okay, so this is her second one, so that's boot. There we go. And let's not touch her after this and see if she'll... There we go. There we go. Exceeds engineering tolerances, she says.
Okay.
She's like, oh no, I'm getting my ass kicked. That's unfortunate, madame. Maybe you should not have challenged me when I am currently using one of my new favorite weapons. Oh yeah, I'm hitting her with gloom, my bad. I'm making her sad so she doesn't want to come back up. Oh, there we go.
Like, I mean, I can also armor strap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had a... What's up with this guy? Oh, it's a synthesis target. Hold on. You ready? Doing Steel Path run with no weapons is in the story? Pretty much.
So you can synthesize it for me.
Hey, you fucker! I got him. That's basically what it seems like. It's like she was doing something that didn't seem right.
I have received the synthesis.
My guess, so keep in mind, depending on who is the targeted at writing it. So, the reason why I end up bringing this up is because let's say the Vent kids themselves were the ones that wrote the comic. Off
Yeah.
of the tale that they heard.
Yeah. I
Like,
guess
that could honestly be another avenue that you can kind of explore with her story.
Stay Stay
Yeah.
focused. There's a heavy unit
And mine's here too. Cool.
Oh wow, that's fast. This is the first mission. Also, she has radiation. I'm not fucking
No,
with that.
this is the second one.
Oh, the second one? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's got a
Alright,
beam
so first
weapon
one's out.
and radiation. If she fucks with us fucks with you too much, too close to me.
You have broken their
Where's,
ranks
like-
and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
Oh, did
Find
you boop
distraction.
her?
Yes, I did.
Oh. So let's see. We'll continue with Earth, and we'll see about blasting her.
I know a lot of people tried to, you know, get them before they actually try and stab her. Me personally, I don't care.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Rubido. Hey Cupid. I think a good thing I could probably do. Okay, not probably do. Well, a good thing that I would like from Warframe is that if she feels different than most Warframes, why not make her gold parts into Rubido? I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with this. I would like her gold parts to be a ruby. A Rubido, sorry. Like, for some reason, that tickles my fancy. Like, I know they're supposed to be like, the golden monsters, but she's supposed to be like the child-friendly, like the kid-friendly, like entertainer, quote-unquote. Why not make her not a golden monster? Make her have a different kind of prime. To have her have Rubido specifically would be super cool.
It'd also be a pretty good idea and a decent change. Besides just the typical gold style that we always have.
Yeah. Plus, she already has too much shields to properly do shield gating, so honestly, I'm probably gonna get the prime anyway. Because a lot of people are like, oh, shield gating is like super good, but like, they make the shields too high. It's like, yeah, well, Yareli has the highest energy pool available to a non-prime, and she also has like too big of shields to do proper shield gating, so it kind of doesn't affect her too much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably might take that into consideration and make her shields, yeah. Use shield tank when you're ready, yeah. With like adaptations and stuff is a good one. Let's see. So the Gazo Prime is doing pretty well. The Bronco I haven't used it yet, but we're gonna go see if we can do Earth and a couple more times.
Yeah, it's all good. I just thought you need to be the one posting up the mission since
Yeah,
mine's no longer
I'm
on there.
searching for one.
Yeah, all good.
Excavation, defense. Mobile defense we can lose. Let's go excavation. Every single time I look at a mission that we can lose, I'm like, I'm not doing that with a witch. Is the new puncture good? Yeah, it's pretty good. It increases crits by, I think it's a flat 25%. So if you're only like 25% away from getting a red crit, you can get the red crit.
Yeah. The game actually rounds up. So if it's like it's a 25% stats buff, but weirdly enough, if you're 23, it'll round up to the 25.
Yeah. And I haven't watched Lazar's video on it, but I have tested it and found that cold just gives basically it gives a modded amount on of damage. So basically, if you have three multiplier, you get 1.5 times more damage, right?
Yeah.
Also, that's I think, is that mine? Do I have a Grenier? Oh yeah, I do. I have a Bombard as my target. That's why he keeps showing me these damn Bombards.
That's it. It'll be a perfect specimen.
Oh.
Drop it.
I'm wondering why he's not dying.
Yeah, these guys are
We're going ham on him. I'm like, why is he not dying? He should be dead by now.
Excavator
There you go.
is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected
Yeah.
from enemy fire.
Oops. These guys are struggling to take me down, and it feels good for some reason. Like, usually this doesn't feel good to, in some games, but in Warframe specifically, the power fantasy of getting blasted with nothing to, that they can show for it is good.
shit.
It was smart of them to use the Gatwa Prime as a weapon to use for the new puncture, yeah.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
Oops, sorry, I was just reading my chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
whoa.
all good.
Oh yeah, hold on a minute. I needed to use my Gloom because they were getting through. There we go. There we go. It's I guess like the intended modding for this is supposed to be puncture and
In search of lost artifacts and items buried.
puncture and what you call it, but basically like
Picked out the target.
um
Go to the dig site.
this is actually pretty good when it comes to this. It's basically like the intended build for this is corrosive and puncture and cold. So I guess like that's like the thing they wanted us to do with it. I haven't tried it because I did do the Hunter Mumu build like always, but
While it extracts
I'm trying it right now and it's not that bad. I think it's on
And
puncture
I'm weird
status.
as I don't use Hunter Mumu a whole lot.
Yeah. I usually use Hunter Mumu just because I am a sucker for small numbers becoming a random big number.
Yeah.
Because like it feels more satisfying to know that your knowledge allowed you to kill something without having to use an overly large number, right?
Yeah.
That's it, at least for me. I have a theory that some primed warframes aren't canon, like frames with Nolar Prime Cherry aren't canon. Yeah, I think
ready to go. Keep it powered.
Well, like Nidus and Saren, like I said,
Yeah.
don't make any sense. Neither does Harrow.
yeah, I think
Because
uh,
canonically they can't be primed.
yeah, I think it's like this. We're pulling it out of the Aya itself. And we're not using the memories of people, we're using the memories of the Aya, of what the Aya was planning for that warframe. Because the Aya is like an entity in itself, and I think it's like, it had a plan that it was going to use for those warframes, but never came to fruition, but this is like, what it was going to be at the time, right? Because like, the Aya has an idea as to what the warframe is supposed to be. Like Korra as well isn't necessarily primed, right? Yeah, Zaku, Sevagoth, and Caliban are also other ones. Like, we saw Sevagoth, he's fucking dead. Like, and his shadow is also weaker because it's been out in the wild so long that it's actually lost its powers, but it was still sentient and still able to do warframe things, which is like pure void energy nonsense, right? Like, like that's how you know like warframes are a lot stronger than you think, because apparently we were firing the cannon, but it was tied to his shadow, right? Because his shadow was technically the pilot, and we were using its energy, and the fact that it caused such a huge destructive explosion means that its energy was that potent. Like, he was charging it with his energy according to, according to
the lore,
yeah.
It was actually being charged by the Shadow's energy.
Yeah. So that means, like, even if it is his shadow and it is, like, also at less power, he was still capable of opening a big giant fissure in the void with a single cannon shot.
Yeah.
And also, it seems like he probably has already done, he's probably done this before, because the fact that he was able to do it so, nonchalantly, and then just kind of look at us
I honestly feel like that Sevagoth shadow that we met was probably one of the actual Sevagoths, not just a Spectre version.
Yeah, that was actually according to the lore him, but he was running out of like power because Sevagoth was injured, and I guess he died. But yeah, original Sevagoth didn't even have a shadow, but the void manifested his shadow to fulfill Sevagoth's will. There's probably also another theory as well. Like the Sevagoth had a will that he wanted to complete personally, because I know that the will is supposed to be like separate from the command. So that means Sevagoth actually was a hero. He loved protecting people. And the fact that he couldn't was eating away at him until he created a shadow. But it's still a shadow of a warframe, right?
Yeah.
And I guess the way you could wave away Kulavo is the fact that that's the Drifter's Warframe.
Yeah.
Because the Drifter created him, but also from the understanding of Warframes that they had. But because they never seen a real Warframe before, they wouldn't know how powerful Kurobo should have been.
Yeah.
Right? I guess, like, the way you could explain why he uses Overguard is because they assume that Overguard is more powerful than shields. So they just designed it in their psyche as a Overguard frame, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the way that I kind of explain that is they don't know what shields are.
Yeah.
Because, canonically speaking, they've never been experienced to shields.
Yeah.
So they know Vitality, and yes, I know for some weird fact Drifter does have shields. I think that's more or less broken code from the operator.
I think it could also be like like they're not supposed to have shields, and I guess like they just have it for gameplay's sake, right? Because they can still be they don't have shield gating, even though apparently they did have full shields during the fight with Barrel, Ballast. But I guess like you can just say like the Warframe users still don't have shields. They just seem to be more survivable than usual.
Yeah.
It's like they started utilizing their actual fighting, just because like they have started to train themselves in doing it because the Orokin never did, but now they're starting to learn on their own. So the thing that they seem to have done is pseudo shields, which I think is funny. Oh shit. Yeah. It's like, I guess like a weird little thing when it comes to the trailers is that I don't think the trailers are to be considered actual canon, right? Because that's why I say like creator canon versus official canon. I do believe the trailers are technically creator canon because I don't think that's a detail that's in the game itself. But it's up to like the actual viewer to decide whether or not creator canon matters, right?
I think it's more or less to show off an idea that they have where it's going, as opposed to actually being pure canon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what creator canon basically is the creator is showing you what they want to show, but it's not like actual like straight up said stuff, right? Some people are, I guess like the way I tend to like explain it is like they never like the guy who created Naruto said that he has a son, but he never ever said how the son was conceived. Was it before or after marriage, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's like the best way to say it, because he would never say that unless it's in something that's unofficial, like a hentai or something. But yeah, it's like that's the details that he can't share in the official stuff, right? Which makes sense.
Well, and then there's the Dragon Ball creator, which shares quite a bit of information about that.
Yeah, like he has to share a bunch of stuff because he's dealing with numbers, and people are very curious as to the numbers, even though the numbers are kind of sort of like bullshit anyway.
All over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place to a point where it's not really accurate as to like what is the actual information. It's like, oh, this is 1 billion power level, and I'm like, how the fuck did he get the shit kicked out of him by Krillin? He has 1 million power level. His face should not be bruised by Krillin, right? Because Krillin still got like a human power level, and they have like a limit, right? But apparently Krillin is so powerful he can beat the shit out of something that can beat the shit out of Goku.
Well, you also have to remember, technically speaking, Krillin is one of the only humans that can actually keep up with the Saiyans.
Yeah.
So his kind of, you know, explanation hasn't really truly been defined.
Yeah. I mean,
as of recently.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he is actually on par with, is her name 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's apparently
Android 18.
He apparently trains with her often sometimes, but he can actually like handle his own against her if she were to lose her shit, right?
Yeah.
Original server got didn't have a shadow, but the void manifested. Oh yeah, sorry. I already read that one. Sometimes I look over there and I see something I didn't see before. I thought I didn't see before. Oh my bad. But yeah, like he's as strong as 18 according to like how he fights, but he apparently has a power level that's way lower. But I've seen him take out foes that she was having problems with, right?
Well, take for example Cell. He was able to hold his own against Cell by himself for quite a considerable amount of time.
Yeah.
Cell was more powerful than Android 18 could ever become.
Yeah. That's why I say like when it comes to creator canon, sometimes it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it's not shown in the show itself. Like.
Well, and another thing that kind of also doesn't make sense is, wasn't the power level supposed to be capped out at 9,000?
Yeah. I think for humans it was supposed to be about that cap, right?
Nice.
Yeah, and I think for Saiyans, I don't think it has necessarily a cap until they transform, which is what the whole point of transformations is. They're breaking their limits and getting more powerful. Yeah. Which I think is like the thing. And there used to be a trade-off too, but now there's not necessarily a trade-off for transformations anymore. It's just, I now am more powerful.
Well, technicalities, Krillin can also break his limit too.
Yeah.
And it's been shown a couple times in the unofficial canon.
Yeah. I think he's technically an emotional fighter, right? So whenever his emotions are really high, he fights on par with a Saiyan.
Yep.
Well, at least like a non-transformed one, but then again, that's still impressive.
He does kind of actually have his own versions of transformation.
Let me see. I think, oh yeah, I was supposed to mod the Parazon. Parazon, let's go to... So it's Yahoo. Let me think. So Yahoo... If I remember correctly, you're supposed to say it like a phrase out loud, and if it sounds like a phrase that can be said easily, then that's the way it's supposed to be. Or you could just test it, right?
I'm gonna have to hop off in a little bit because my wife wants to organize our living room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we'll do
we
one
can do
more.
probably a couple more missions.
Yeah. Let's do.
Just to make you stop annoying me.
Oh yeah, let's put it on public so we don't have to deal with too many issues. But oh wait.
What, defense?
Hold on. Is it gonna work this time? Ah, appears offline. I think it's me. Yeah, I keep trying to get Brig in here, but it freaked out again. Let's do.
That sucks.
Let's do. I think sabotage would be a good one. Oh wait, no. I wanted to do interception just to get it out of the way because I'm gonna test it here. Well, the reason why is because I do like
Personally,
interception.
I hate interception.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah, I think
I see the concept that they're going for, but
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Yeah, it's like that for a bunch of people. The thing I think the thing I hate about it sometimes is like whenever people move around too much. Like it's mostly like another player situation for me.
Yeah.
Because every single time I'm just chilling in my spot, I see people show up thinking that I need help. But I'm like, I built my YARELI capable of handling her own in interception specifically as like one of her biggest things. Like I legitimately made her capable of doing interception and holding out on the biggest, most dangerous spot. Just because like one of the things that is a problem for a lot of people is interceptions and how like being swarmed tends to be a problem. Yeah, I think one of the cool things about Warframes that I really like is the fact that Warframes, for real, I hate when people come over to help me like, I got this, yeah.
The most annoying fact I find a lot of the time is those people that just don't stay still.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's 4 players, we can each defend our own, that means stay where you are. I don't need help here.
Yeah. I think I want to drop off a YARELI. Oh, Nid. That got lucky. You got the Nidrod. Nidru.
Oh god.
Oh, you lucky bastard. I want a funny name. I just got a weird name. Or is that mine? I don't know. I don't know which one it is.
No, that's not yours.
Yeah. I kind of want to shoot him from here. We actually, I know that you're supposed to like let these guys recruit people. So you just like wait. So getting sworn,
No.
play Octavia. Yeah, Octavia is a good option for that.
Okay, so as soon as they spawn,
Beginning
you get another 10 spawns. Or, I think it's another 6 spawns.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with being able to recruit.
Yeah, they
Literally on spawn, they get another 6.
they get another 6 like spawns of regular enemies, but you have to wait until they basically shoot. It's weird little like hand motion that they do, and they basically choose one motherfucker to be the next thrall.
No, it's predetermined as soon as they come in.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I think we got another motherfucker. Oh.
No, you don't. Get back here.
Oh, she's got that voice. That's the voice I heard the mommy terminology from, and I
Yeah.
was like, it was super funny.
This guy's not gonna take care of the lich, are you?
Contained any more than it can be killed.
There's another one. Okay.
So I
Where the fuck? There's a guy inside the floor. I think he's
Yep.
stalling. No, he's not. Okay, there we go. Sorry, he was in the pipes. He was doing a vent kid, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I don't need your help. Piss off.
Okay, I'm about to drop a waifu. Because I just made some waifus, so I need to drop a waifu. Let's see. All right, Fidget, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Fidget? Oh, I think this is not the spot. I think I might have decided on the spot actually. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, stay there, fool. Wait, let's see. I want you right. Oh, yay! There's even a little wisp nest over here. Okay, I'm gonna test my new YARELI thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna drop your weapon after this, right? What are you doing? Don't look at me. Okay. There we go. Now she switched to that. Nice. Okay. How powerful is this? I'm currently just testing her. What you got, babe? What you got, babe? Wait, can you even hit from there? I hope she can. But she now has the Cycron, and I did that on purpose, so... Yeah.
For some odd reason, the NPCs seem to be pretty good with the Cycron.
Yeah. It's mostly because, it's a status-based weapon, and they also have a multiplier of damage. So, that's good. Are you... There we go. Is she... Hey! She moved it away from my Spectre. What the fuck? Is this... Okay, which one of these is the health? I think she does have the health. No, she has this... That's the electric one. That was rude. She took away my thingy from my thingy.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
I'm shooting so fast. I'm glitching out. Hurt.
adversary, I have taken my tithe, as is my right.
She's like, I am the Pied Piper, motherfucker, and I'm like, no. Apparently, people used to dream in black and white until people invented black and white TV and color TV, and which is interesting because I guess like people are affected by the things they consume, right? And I guess like they considered like things on the TV a kind of like waking dream. So I actually started like dreaming very like video game like things in when I started playing games. But I still have the weird situation where every single dream I've ever had, except for one, was a nightmare. So I'm having like video game like nightmares all the time, which suck. Jan Vijik. Jan Vijik. Here we go.
Sorry, I had a phone call, so I had to jump on that.
Yeah. Wait, did I get the second one? I don't think I did.
I didn't get the second one. I
Yeah.
got the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know, my Lich isn't gonna spawn because now he's on Mars.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Or she's on Mars.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get her on Mars. I might test my second one once she comes by. I have not gotten a dream for a while now. Yeah, that's actually a cool thing that I noticed is that whenever you are sound of mind, you don't have dreams, which is weird because like I guess like dreams tend to be mostly centered around like something that you are kind of like obsessing over, that you have not necessarily come to terms with. The one thing that I do have that I keep having nightmares about is my relationship with my family. Because like in my dreams, it's always something like horrible shit happening from my family members. But after I started like no longer like necessarily dealing with my family, I started no longer having nightmares. Because my biggest thing was like my family has... It's not that they don't have any, it's that most of them, besides two of them, have like very limited respect for me.
Yeah.
And because I wanted it so badly, I would have nightmares about not having it. And now that I kind of sort of stopped like clamoring for my sister, my oldest brother, and my nieces and nephews like approval, then I stopped having nightmares, which is interesting. Because when it comes to happy things that I've always wanted, I have it all. Like, I know I'm not very rich or very like fortunate, but the things I actually want in life I have. So that's something that like a lot of people don't necessarily get to say, because I guess like their views of like what happiness is skewed by the way that people treat them, right? It's like, oh, you don't have a job? Fuck you. You don't have a business? Fuck you. You don't have a wife? Fuck you. You don't have kids? Fuck you. No. Literally, if you are like satisfied with your life, it doesn't have to be something that is like super successful, right? You just have to be happy. It's just that every single time I talk to or interact with my family in like parties and stuff, I get another nightmare because I fall back into mostly my sister and her daughter. Currently, I have problems having nightmares about.
Me, I just have any family thing I have to deal with my dumb cousins.
Yeah.
You just destroyed a massive
We just destroyed a massive batch of toxin, and the lady didn't come by and ruin it for us. There we go. I like how I didn't even kill her, I just shot her to punish her for shooting at me. Like, bitch! Like that's gonna give her nightmares, that's for sure. Like, oh my god, I tried to take out this YARELI, she turned around, shot me, and left. Like, for the next 6 months, she's gonna have that nightmare. Of cutesy waifus shooting her in the face.
But yeah, that means I gotta end up getting the next 2 videos hopefully posted, or edited and posted. I still gotta figure out which weapon build video I'm gonna end up doing next.
Yeah.
My kunai incarnate actually did not do very well.
Yeah.
I only had 4 views. That's it.
I think it's because kunai wasn't like trending. One of the things I learned from it happening on accident is that you gotta hop on trends because nobody was searching for the kunai.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could end up trying to do a Soma build, but that's gonna take quite a lot of Forma.
Oh yeah, this like Forma is just one thing that I keep running into not being pretty like available very often. So what I found is
where do you think a good portion of my platinum goes?
Yeah.
It's like, so just out of curiosity, you had 1,000 plat not that long ago. What did you spend majority of that on? Forma.
Yeah. Forma. Okay. Oh, I got an broken. I'm building this for actually. Should I be building this yet? I'm gonna do it for the Goth. I'm building this. I looked at what she looks like, and I'm gonna say she's starting to look like what I want. I have 4 Forma right now, and I'm crafting more for Hydroid's rework. Yes, I would suggest having at least 8 just in case you want to do a fully Forma build. And he's probably gonna come. I know his prime comes with some stuff, like slots. So it's mostly gonna be like auras and stuff. But Hydroid's rework, I'm excited for too. It's not that I like pirates; it's that I do like water-based characters. So,
I personally like Hydroid's design.
Yeah,
I really do. And I do also like how a lot of his abilities do work. The issue that I have is more or less the aspect of how they perform as opposed to how they could perform. Like, his Kraken could be really good. Its biggest problem is that it only grabs right as soon as you summon it. So having one that lasts for, 20 minutes makes no difference to one that has 10 seconds of lasting.
He does have a weird little thing where he has a bunch of bugs that seem to work with him. But the thing is like, I don't think the bugs should be ever built for. That's the one thing I would say to never ever do. If you go to a creator and the creator says this is a bug, immediately just understand that you do not want to build for this. Because if it's a bug, it
may be fixed eventually.
Because one of the things that companies don't ever want to do is do something that was not intended, right? And the thing is, like, it could make the character better, but if it's not intended, then that usually means that it's tied to something that is actually a bigger issue than you would think. Because Steinax, his bug. From what I remember when I dealt with bugs that were similar, they led into more problems when there was more updates. Like, it wasn't just, the animation bug is gonna be an animation bug and that's it. No, it was an animation bug. So what ended up happening is it started leading into other things based on models, like clipping through the floor. That's one of the things that I noticed before is like, your model will sometimes fly itself down underneath the floor if you let it go. Once again, Liger deviated from the original concept and he made him look from a pirate to a tropical dude with a coat with a deluxe skin. Yeah.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I feel like a lot of the times they do take some of these aspects of what the Warframe was originally designed to do.
Yeah.
And kind of turn it to something else.
That's the thing with Liger. I do know it from like researching a little bit of him. He literally does the opposite legitimately of the theme, which is why for Yareli specifically I'm bothered by the size of her body, because it looks like she's not only a sexualized frame, which as I'm okay with, but she's also a frame that looks like she's too large to surf. And the thing is, like, she looks like, in order to be that large and surf, you have to have extremely strong thighs, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, her thighs look fat, not muscular. If she was a muscular kind of frame, it would make sense, because I've seen women who were above 200 pounds that served, but they were usually very thick in the legs.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, that doesn't look like muscle. At least it doesn't seem like it. So it's unfortunately, that's kind of like why I have a problem with Yareli's look. It's not that she's sexualized now. It's the fact that she's a little bit... She doesn't look like a surfer, right? It deviates from the theme too much in the wrong way.
Yeah.
It would be okay if she was like a jellyfish or a Man of War style character, because that is definitely a Man of War. But I do wish it was a little bit thinner. Like, that's like my biggest gripe with it. Because I do live around a lot of surfers, and it seems like he didn't research that specific part of surfing, right? That if you're too big, a freshly waxed board will slip from underneath you. So the fact that Yareli is also a gravity-based board, that's extra dangerous, because you're dealing with gravity on solid Earth. So... Oh yeah, it's time to kill
Change of
things.
plans.
Yeah.
Ignore your original objective. Murder everything.
Yeah. Apparently she found out some information that she was looking for, said something bad. It's like, oh no! They went from a, that's it, that's a good one. Oh no, they, what you call it? I was thinking about something, but I think it might be too inappropriate. You know, I'm just gonna say it. They took a Yareli, modified it, and put it up on an adult website. We must destroy these people, and I'm like, but I go to that adult website. Can we like find that Yareli so I can keep it? It's like, no, fuck you. Oh, Lotus. I'm gonna find out about this eventually. Oh god. My lich is broken.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's a bug we could probably like report sometime, but I don't feel like it.
The way that I look at it, I wouldn't call it a game-breaking bug.
Yeah. I mean,
It's just a marker bug.
Yeah, if we have to fight another lich, that's fine. Just because I'm pretty sure, like, this person just started anyway, so I think, they wouldn't have gotten their lich. Plus, I mean, lich farming is not too much of an issue. Especially since, like, if you really think about it, you could just go to a group and farm one on Earth or on somewhere harder just to make sure you could, like, have a level 1-1. Because that's, like, how you're actually supposed to do it, is you're supposed to do it with friends. They're supposed to be the,
I know, but I've kind of gotten into the persona of being able to just solo it.
Yeah.
Because I kind of hate randos sometimes.
Yeah, me too as well. And then we're both
you run into those idiots that insist that they're the ones that has to kill all the murmurs.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes no difference who kills the murmurs. It just, as long as you're killing the murmurs, that's all the liches or Sister or Parvos actually care about. They don't care about who, they just care about, okay, are you killing my minions?
Yeah.
I guess now that there's a species called the murmur, is the lich terminology going to end up changing?
I don't think so. I think it could be, the murmurs...
I've been calling them minions.
Yeah. I think the murmurs could basically be, what we call those things, and maybe it's them talking, because that could be a thing, because they were using the same whispering. I was listening to the audio, and I was like, yo, they're using the same whispering. They are the things that are talking with Jehu. They're even, and not only that, but like, yeah, the murmurs are tied to the trotty though. Yeah. That's actually the thing, is like the murmurs are actually an trotty thing. Because they're apparently using an Entrati technique to become immortal.
I unlocked the second one, yay!
Build Stug? I think I have the Stug, but I don't know. I mean, that could
Stug
be...
Prime.
Yeah, Stug Prime.
I wasn't farming it, I swear. It just so happens I'm doing random relic missions. Stug piece, stug piece, stug piece. Hey look, blueprint!
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can build it.
I think with Yareli, I'm hoping that her primed compressor becomes a crit weapon, because I know that she's gonna get a prime, but I don't think she's gonna get another alternative. I mean, like a Vandal would be cool. Like a Vandal would literally play into her being a like, imagine, like, you know how Eternalism works, right? Imagine if Yareli ended up becoming a Corpus lady. Like, imagine if, like, the Warframes were like, basically if Parvos Granum were still alive, would she go to her?
Technically still is.
Yeah, but wait a sec. If he wasn't like blown up or something like that, but she technically is. And if the rumors are, if the theory is to be believed, then because Yareli was a multi-purpose frame, he's the one who made her. So there's a chance that even though she has been confirmed to be like super materialistic due to like how expensive she is, imagine if she ended up being like a huge fan of Parvos Granum. Like, imagine like getting fucking shit talked by a Yareli when you're doing a mission, but like at some point, like in another mission, Yareli is like, I need help with something because such and such happened. And then she's like super sweet and nice, as if she were, like, maybe she likes you. But it's like, imagine if it was like that. That'd be funny. Like, if she were to be a Corpus style frame, and actually like in another universe be one of the higher ups, that'd be weird and funny. Just because I bet, like, if she were to be super wholesome about situations, she probably wouldn't end up being an assassination target. She would instead be like a contact, right? But one that gets okayed because Parvos still enjoys helping out people who use Warframes, right? It's like he secretly is like a huge fan of Warframes or something. Actually, I don't think it's a secret, is it? Did I just do that? I don't think I did. I think it's somebody else. There's no way. Okay, that was somebody else. Yay! Velox Prime shouldn't exist because Parvos made it? Yeah. Velox. Yeah. Tenet Velox? Yeah, I think so. Cause like only prime weapons, basically only weapons that were made before the Corpus were the Corpus and the Grineer were the Grineer can be primes, right?
No, only Tenno weapons can be prime.
Yeah, like and the Tenno weapons were made back then as well.
So, for example, the Ceranos, for example, can be a prime, but the Proboscis Ceranos cannot. Because technicalities, you look at the Ceranos line, you got the original Ceranos, then you got the Mutilus Ceranos, and then you end up having the Proboscis Ceranos.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically infested, gaining more and more control over the actual bow itself.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish we could have a prime variant of the Proboscis Ceranos. That would be a cool idea, but it just wouldn't work canonically.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things that they said was that they actually do care about whether or not things make sense, but like technically the primes of Warframes are the primes of Warframes because everything has to have a prime. Every single Tenno thing has to have a prime, especially the frames, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to Zaku, I don't know what they're going to do with that.
It's kind of funny because they do actually admit that Saren and Nidus did originally have an alternative to a prime because they are purely infested frames.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of where the person died before the infestation actually finished its thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're actually dealing with is kind of more of a zombie sort of retrospect.
Yeah.
Zaku is a bit different because Zaku isn't just one Warframe.
Mm-hmm.
Zaku is many Warframes. We don't know the exact Warframes themselves, but Zaku is a very, very different Warframe. Unfortunately, this is where I have to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But anyways, I'll probably be back later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
I'll be lurking on stream, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Exit that. Exit that. Oh, also, let me see. Let me get next section up here. The V-locks. I think, if I remember correctly, some Warframe, some Tenno weapons were made by other things. It's just that it was made for us, right? Which is interesting. Also, I think a Tenet version would be really funny. I guess, like, they're supposed to be the ones that contend with our Prime weapons, right? They're supposed to be the quote-unquote new Prime. But then again, it's a progenitor style thing that is like, they take the blood of the Sister of Parvos or the Grineer larva, and they basically use it with our Parazon's like energy from us trying to assassinate them to make something, right? That's how like the progenitors work. So they're still using us to make these things. So they still actually need us to make these things, which is very interesting. Because like they're starting to contend with us, but using our own power, which I think like legitimately like with the way that like the Warframe universe seems to be made, Warframes are like very necessary for a lot of stuff. The operators, I think so as well. But I'm thinking like if the Heart of Deimos goes out, they might use us for their technology, which is interesting. Which would suck too. They never explain how sisters made the Kuba liches and used Kuba. Yeah, they never told us how they make the liches either. Because I know that they replace the blood of the lich with the Kuba, but what do they do with the Sister of Parvos? That's the thing that I was actually wondering. Like, are they just implementing their own technology, or is there a whole ass like situation here, right? There's also a blue variant of Kuva, so I'm assuming they're using the blue variant of Kuva, but that stuff is like, you can't actually make that, can you? Because like they forgot how, unless Parvos Random resurfaced the ability to do it. That could be like a weird thing. I know the sisters drop. Oh no, they don't. They don't drop Kuva. They drop something else. Because I know the Kuva coming out of the Lich is actually it's straight up being forced out, and then it solidifies right in front of us. What is happening? Oh. Just a little bit glitches. There we go. Yeah. Oh, let me. Yeah.
Adversary, I have taken my time, as is my right as holder of this sector.
But I do know that they still use progenitors, so they're using something from inside the sisters to make the weapon itself. Because that like the liches are using their corrupted blood from us sticking our Parazon in them. But the Sisters of Parvos are just, they haven't explained that. Because they basically mention, oh, it's the old blood, and they have been infused with the old blood. I forget where it was said, but I think it was actually a lich. A lich that I had mentioned that they, something about like the weapon, like I have been given the old blood and my weapon my own. And something about I forget what it was, but like it was an old one that they kind of pulled out because I think it was a little bit too mean. Like, but I just know like it is different for them. I think, and another thing is like they also removed some names, and sometimes they'll change names of your lich if it's too lewd. I'm not sure exactly why and how they do it, but I know that they don't allow lewd names that are too lewd, you know? Is there somebody over there too? Trash Panda. Wait, I met Trash Panda before. Trash Panda existed in one of my runs before. I'm gonna go down.
Stay focused. There's
I'm gonna go
an enemy
down.
approaching.
I'm gonna go down. There we go. Oh, it's up. My bad. Get my batch. Oh, never mind. I actually would like the Proboscis Cernos because I think I figured out what I could do with that. Necros could technically be OP with Shadows of the Dead lore-wise, yeah. I know that the Shadows of the Dead, for him, he basically keeps him alive with his energy. And apparently because he, like, if he were to be an actual Tenno, on an actual Warframe, he would be able to keep them alive indefinitely just because they don't have he has like an unlimited amount of that, right?
Perhaps you deserve this.
Is that mine? That's not mine.
Oath to
I thought that was mine, my bad.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the
Mine has a similar name.
successful mission. Find extraction.
I'm also distracted as well. A little bit tired, not too much though. Where's this bitch? Oh no. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. She was invisible. She was invisible, guys. That's not my bad. Where's this? There we go. He's really going, yeah, and firing down. Raining down a hail of sharp, pointy sticks. There's a whole entire episode. Oh, there we go. Who's this?
I forgive you for what you did.
Yeah. Like, even after his buff, he actually ended up still having very few people playing him. Is this mine? This is not mine. Oh, my bad. Wait, it's mine. Oh! I didn't get my lich, you bitches!
Tithe accepted. Here we go.
Meow 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 meow. Let's just hope we don't run into a fornicating horse. You remember that guy? Oh my god, I don't think all of you were here. But fornicating horse was a situation that right afterwards I felt obligated to make a horse animation. And that's how you got the YARELI horse animation that's circling around the internet right now. I put it on a... Yeah, it was Garo's playstyle. Like, I'm really struggling, pretty much. Okay, so... If I remember correctly, there's this thing called... I forget. Basically, where you have the shards of glass around you. What you do is you pop your 4, I believe, to make the wall. Then you pop the glass, and then you pop the glass with your 1, either with a tap to stab or a hold to slice, and the slice will cause it to do slash damage, and the other one will cause it to puncture damage. But when you do that, you will make your blades that are around you spin faster, and there'll be more of them. basically it'll just make it to where it's stronger. So you do that a couple of times, and you just really run around and basically cut people apart. Or you sit there and you continue nuking. That's at least how I was taught how to play her. I think, like, she has, like, yeah. You gotta go outside the ring of the floor first and get the buff. I think they updated it to where that's no longer necessary. It was a weird buff that Pablo did a long time ago. But then again, I'm not exactly sure. I know that the explosion now goes both directions. So basically, like, inward and outward. But I don't exactly know if, the details of it. I know that it was buffed earlier. I saw it in the patch notes, I believe. Yeah, okay, it's been doing that since she was these. Yeah, it used to be that you had to do it. I would test it, but I don't necessarily. Oh, I do. Wait a minute, I do have a Gara. Hold on. Yeah, let's do some science. I don't because I have her. I don't know if she comes with a thingy. I actually forgot that I had this. Oh wait, she does come with a thingy. Nice. So I want definitely not combat discipline. That's a bad idea. Let's do this. Okay. Now let's do flow. And let's do. Can I fit preparation on her? I would need preparation for this. Oh, is it this? It's this. And then let's go with efficiency. Because we're just gonna test to see if this works. Oh yeah, and something I learned from a viewer that was commented, it's best to use either the I think it's a Boreal's Hatred, or if you just so happen to have kept this like I did, this. Because the maximum amount of efficiency is 75. I actually had no idea for some reason. I think it's because I wasn't paying attention to what the number became, so. Yeah, let's see. Oops. So let's go to the Simulacrum. What I want to do is I want to get. She's missing her details. Anyway, wait. Oh yeah, she's just missing the glass. I thought I was gonna be able to. I've been so obsessed with this glitch that I've been trying to do that removes YARELI's skirt that I've been trying to find every single version of it, but apparently the only one that's currently working, I can't figure out how to make work. Like, I have no idea how to do it. There's some sort of detail I am missing from that situation. I really, really, really want to figure that out because I say, like, I don't say she has to be this way, but I do want to see if I could, like... Oh shit, she's not leveled up enough to, yeah, I just realized that. Just while looking at it. Damn. That is unfortunate. Anyway, I've been trying to figure out how to remove YARELI's skirt. I think the one thing I would say that I would agree with is having it an option rather than making it, like, a thing, right? Because, like, I guess it's fine on the skin, but having it an option would also be, like, better. Because I would like to legitimately play dress-up with YARELI. Like, add an extra sleeve, take off the shoulders, or the shoulder pads, I mean. And just basically be all, like, just straight up use her as a fucking, China doll, where you just dress her up, and then, like, admire. I would really like that. It's a weird little thing to say that I do like China dolls. Not baby dolls. Baby dolls are gross, but China dolls. And that's why one of the things that really appealed to me with her. Or marionettes is another one.
My control expands to a new
I remember seeing my first marionette anime character, and I immediately fell in love with that.
We shall speak again.
My very first China doll style I think it was like a scary one too. It was like a villain of some sort that ended up being like having a really sad story. And I just like got super attached to that one, and sometimes I remember it. I forget who it was. Very, very a long time ago. Oh! Okay, let's see. Is it right here that I need to do it? I think it's right here, actually. So, let's get my... Let's put her right here, actually. Right here on top of this ball. And this ring. Pop! There we go. Now you stay there. So she has 5 shots of that. And then she then will have, the other one. And let's go here. Hop. I only have one of these left? Oops. I should have paid attention to that. Okay. That's unfortunate. I might have to figure out how to get a hold of more of those specters, because unfortunately that's like a playstyle that I have with interception. So I might have to deal with that at some point. But that guy also has a rhino as a specter. That's pretty cool. Wait, is that mine? No, she's at A. So if she's at A, we're good. Ta-da! Okay. I should go check up on her, see how she's doing. Oh, she's surrounded by bodies. That's cool. I kind of wish, like, different types of Tenno Specters could be given, could be sent out at once, because I really think it would be really interesting.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Ta-da. Oh shit. Oh, there was somebody up there.
You must recapture it.
I was confused. Hey, it's mine. I dare what? Devour thine booty? I'm about to get kicked in the chest, aren't I? Come here. Whoa! It glitched out? Ow? Ow! My bad. Oh, why are you here? What are you doing? Why is she here? Why is she here? I'm confused. Why are you here, madame? You're tripping me out, actually, not gonna lie. Okay. Is it here? Aww. Okay. I know what the code is. Why are you guys here? Come here. What are you guys doing? Okay, are they coming? I think they're coming. Are they? Is it glitched out? Did they get stuck up there? They did. They actually, because somebody joined, they glitched out. Okay, here we go. Come here. I want you to come here. I want you to come here as well. Yeah, are you gonna jump? Are you gonna follow? At least YARELI. Is she not following me? She's not following me. My specters followed me in there. I think they're... Oh, there. No, there. Where are they now? Are they dead? Hold on, let me go over here and see what happens. You gonna follow me? That was super weird. Oh, there they are. Come here. Ready, come here. Here. Sit. Did I just tell her to sit? Yeah, sit. Come here. Come on, woman. There you go. Here. No. Come here. I don't want to make another one of you. Right here. That's good enough, actually. There we go. And then I'll just let you play there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She followed me and was like, I'm gonna kill this. I had an impact sister that could cast blaze artillery and she was so fucking OP, yeah. I kinda wanna put this fucker here. Are you gonna say?
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command.
Her Riptide did some decent damage, yeah. Yeah, basically, because this is the Spectre version and Riptide gathers more damage per enemy grab, she can actually nuke an entire room if there's enough people. In Steel Pass, especially, because she's also affected by Steel Pass modifiers.
Will go a long way in supporting our cause.
I went up there to like check up on to go deal with the Lich when she was fighting the Lich, and the Lich was all like blasted up. I guess she used her 1 on her and started blasting her. It was just heat damage too because she was using her Cyclone. Apparently, if you have a Healdren, she'll use her 1, which is super funny because it's also a really powerful version of her 1 because it starts off with a lot of damage, and because it's like, and it's an NPC. She is very great. Not gonna lie. Let's see. So I know the code. And we should get a level 3. I'm considering grabbing another one when Hyakudos comes back. I already try to figure out what that is, but I could also just go. Actually, you know what? I need to check that again because I wasn't necessarily paying attention to what I did. Okay, yeah. Yahoo! And then the other one, and Lock and Ool. Okay, here is a Exterminate. Nice. Today, YARELI is playing with a rifle. Yay! Oh, Kitty. Kitty says hi. Hey, Kitty. Do you say hi or do you say no? You say no and you say Kitty. Oh, sorry, my brain is exploding. You're making my brain explode, Kitty. Pet you. You're gonna get back on this table after I'm done streaming, right? Yeah? Okay.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave
Oh my god, guys, guess what? There's a large platoon of Marines stationed here. Subgod Spectres can cast a shadow, but kind of funny seeing it. Nice. I know that, like, they decided to update the Spectres to be way better. YARELI didn't used to cast abilities, but once she started doing that, she ended up becoming one of the top for lockdown playstyles. Basically where you lock down a specific area, right? Especially in like the, what the fuck? Especially in like, the regular stuff, you know? Actually, yeah, that's what I was saying with like earlier in like the Steel Pass stuff. On Reddit too. I was complaining about it. People see that I'm using a YARELI and they leave. Because I know that person was connected properly, so... It's for some reason, like, it's the Lich Hunters and the Steel Pass Relic Hunters. Because I was doing relics a lot. And here's the thing, in Steel Pass Survival, it's not that bad because everybody just wants to farm stuff and like exterminate and anything like that's just straight up endurance. If you can do it, you can do it. They don't care. But with relics, they seem to care too much. they cast quite a fright frequency even though they have a cooldown system. Yeah. But yeah, with the Severgoth casting his shadow, I'm kind of wondering if he would be really good with melee. The cooldown system, whenever they cast their abilities, it's like off of cooldown they do it, which I think is cool. Oh shit! Apparently, this acid water is straight up doing corrosive, which I think is cool. It's not just toxin. It's not just a toxic sludge, it's an acidic sludge. Oh, I thought that was a guy with a shield. At least I got some circuits. My thing about using control modules to craft things in video games is control modules that are basically the microchips that control things. And it might not be centered around controlling the thing you're trying to use it make it control. So I don't know, I always found it like super what the fuck? I always found it super weird using technology that has already been giving a purpose for another purpose. Unless it was like a weapon of some sort. Because like it takes a lot of work to like do that, to reprogram a control module. Especially if you get the wrong one. It's like Fallout kind of did it similar, but a little bit more different, a little bit more proper, where it's like you have to get a specific version of a control module for stuff. Like you need to get a certain microchip for specific reasons. You couldn't just make an Assaultron out of regular parts. You had to go get specific Assaultron parts, or you're gonna run into issues. It's like you want to make your robotic waifu, but she ends up like being more like a remote control car. There we go. Where's this guy? They also turned on the thing on me. There we go. There we go. Have you ready with a shotgun? Actually, I do want to give her a shotgun later. What the hell? Oh, yeah.
Prosecutor down.
Prosecutor booped.
There could be more.
Oh.
Tenno, get ready. A prosecutor is approaching.
I actually remember when prosecutors were dangerous. Like it was such a treat to fight a prosecutor, because the prosecutors actually were dangerous. And I specifically remember that melee weapons were really good against them, because they did damage no matter what element they had, right? So it made me take melee weapons, and it started making me build melee weapons, even though like it was literally just for these guys, you know. When I was little, believe it or not, I never.
Stay focused.
When I first started playing Warframe, I never really did anything for any purpose. I just played. I never wanted a challenge. I just wanted to shoot things, right? So I never really did anything with a purpose. Now that I started playing games with purposes, it's a different kind of fun rather than like more fun, right? Because now the fun is in completing the goal, and the journey to the goal makes that goal feel better, right? Like if you go through a lot of like stuff to complete the goal, you run into a situation where it's like it feels better at the end, right? I think there's a doctor who basically says like you shouldn't chase easy pleasure, because that is actually like bad. I think I agree, but I do not agree that video games cannot be a source of prolonged pleasure, right? I play because I saw the Silver Girl teaser on YouTube. Yeah, like I think the one thing I would say is like this can be a really big source of the good kind of pleasure, where you're basically earning your feel good side. But it's literally the fact that you have to have a goal, And you can't just have like little goals and just play for no reason. You gotta kind of like have a reason to play that will take a lot out of you. And once you complete that goal that day, you will literally run into a situation where you feel really good. And it's not okay. Let's put it this way, because I know that people sometimes are here for the lewdness, right? An average video game player is playing for the quickie, but the top like video game enjoyer is playing for the it's called a edge. You're edging with video games. That's the difference, right? That's like that's what it is. It's like it's the quickers versus the edgers in video gaming. Free online training opportunity, bitch. I know that's a scam email. It's not even a real email, motherfucker. Come back when you're like showing me something from like, what's a good example? Like a Prager, right? I'm currently investing more into the Bone Whittle, yeah. It's like that. Like your goal could be making your Bone Whittle capable of soloing Profit Taker. Like that, like that's a good goal, actually. It's one that'll take a lot of effort, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. I kinda wanna switch up the gun. I don't know why. But I think I could go... If it is, if you're correct, and it is actually, status, then what I want to do is I want to force it to do more status. So I think I should put this. So now, it's almost 100. How do I make it 100? Oh wait, I know how to make it 100, hold on. It's this, hammer shot. There we go, it's 100 now. DE Marcus confirmed it? Okay, okay. Then that's a good thing. I want to do Vigilante Supplies. And I want to do Hammer Shot. So I want to do this. And, I'm gonna keep this. So now I should be able to to like, do this. I don't think I'm going to, update my video though. I think my thing is more like I'm putting down the basic idea of it rather than showing you like the best of the best, right? And the fact that it's the one that I use rather than the one that is like to be used, right? I probably should have waited for that information to come out, but I think I should be fine. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the next weapon and the next frame. I know I was supposed to do a Kurovo video, but my YARELI video ended up coming into higher priority. And then what I found out is that there's only kind of sort of 3 ways to play Kurovo. His kit is set so much that you don't want anything else, right? You literally want to use either his 1, his 4, or a hybrid. The hybrid, by the way, is actually pretty cool. I tried the hybrid, and it's like, that's my build for him. I think the one thing I would very much like sometime in the future, is to be able to have like direct interactions with DE. And the reason is like straight up just because like I do love the game enough to like have effort in that. My Kurovo is 6 forma tank damage build, yeah. Mine is also really good on the tanking. Like some people say like he's not very good tank, but if you know how to build a health tank, he's actually pretty good. I guess like one of the things is that it's not a bad thing that people complain because they got him buffed, which in turn buffed the rest of the people who use Overguard, right? Which I really like that. It's one of those buffs that actually affect everybody, which I think is the coolest thing. Cause like there's buffs that can affect one person, one character, and then there's buffs that can affect everybody. And I think I like those ones better.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive.
There's buffs that affect one person is okay for like getting people to like that frame more. Well, I like the ones that affect everybody, you know? People are crazy. Mine has 1000 armor and 4k with Arcane Blessing stacked, yeah. It's like people say armor is bad, but people have never necessarily invested in armor to see how good it can get. Because my YARELI survives very easily because of the armor, right? And adaptation. But like adaptation is really important as well. Which is why I think I should see if I can get YARELI a second a Tal Forge blue. That means I have to farm for more Tal Forge blues. It's gonna take a bit. Like this YARELI is ready to be invested in. I do want Tal Forge reds too. So basically, I'm gonna be putting as much effort into this one as well. What the fuck? She just literally snapped someone's neck for me. I wasn't even pressing the button, I don't think. Damn, that's cool. See, she even kills for me. People need to understand armor and HP ratio, pretty much. It's like, yes, it's a diminishing curve, but that doesn't mean it's useless, right? The diminishing curve only affects it a certain amount. But what I found is that if you're able to get your armor up to 1000% in a single mod, you should. Because oh, not 1000%, 1000 points. You should, due to the fact that when you're doing this, you're making it so high that damaging you without adaptation is not a problem, right? That's why I say, like, if you ever have a problem with survivability in Warframe and you have a bunch of Archon shards lying around, 2 blue ones is really good because you should never underestimate the power of 2 blue Archon shards. Like, they're building 1000 armor with only 740, you're gonna die quick, yeah. It's like taking 1,000,000 ones when you only have 100 health, right? Cause like, that's the thing I noticed with a lot of builds, is that they're taking a lot of shots, and just standing there, right? That's like the big thing, is like, you can have all the damage, tuition you want, but if you're taking 1,000,000 shots, you're going down. With my YARELI in the beginning today, I got blasted by a blast attack that's a rare damage type, and I didn't have the armor. I found that Arcane Guardian and Adaptation is enough to survive anything that isn't Steel Path, and it's not much for you to go to Steel Path. Yeah, it's not very important to go to Steel Path. There he is. What I find is that people are valuing level cap so much that they are basically skewing the results of tests just because they're basically obsessed with they're so obsessed with level cap that they think that's the only way to measure things, right? Which is like, that's not necessarily how it's supposed to be. Like, you shouldn't make everything put everything up against the best of the best, because that's a little bit disingenuous, right? Because I used to be able to take YARELI to Steel Path Survival for an hour on day 1. That's the first thing I did with her. Like, legitimately, I leveled her up several times, dumped a whole assload of formula into her, because I knew exactly what I wanted from her. And I was in Steel Path for an hour. And I wasn't with any other Urelis, but people were impressed, and I'm like, why are you impressed? And they're like, I thought that Warframe sucked, and I was like, wait, it sucks? And then I looked up a video, and the first one I saw was Grindhard Squad's one, and I was so pissed that I started being super angry about it, to a point where I just forced myself to go through making her as powerful as possible, and I saw like a whole bunch of buffs roll in, so I was like, oh, they're going to build her up, right? And it got to a whole ass situation where like I started getting into fights with people. Like I started getting like insults from like even like some family members that play video games too. Well, actually one family member technically, but I never said anything. I started like getting into a whole bunch of situations where like I felt punished for playing her, even by DE themselves. So I felt like that's when I started learning that hatred drove me, because I started doing things out of hatred, but I ended up getting rewarded for it, right? And then all of a sudden I started hitting a really, really low point from like a whole bunch of things happening IRL as well as things happening in the internet life. And so what I ended up doing is like having a huge ass issue, and I got banned. Ugh, that was terrible. I was so stupid. I deserved it, yes, but it did. If I didn't go through it, I wouldn't have learned not to do stuff like that. A whole bunch of bad situations that involved Yareli, that had Yareli herself force me to essentially grow, right? Also, yeah, on almost all frames, that is, yes. I say it works as long as you have a separate version of damage reduction. That's a good way to say it. If you have a damage reduction to put over the armor, it's very, very good. But if you do not have a damage reduction to put over the armor, it's not good. Because I do believe the problem that some people have is that they only use just armor and not anything else. And adaptation is more like a filler for elongated fights, but having just armor is a very, very bad idea. Like you can have 4,000 armor and survive maybe an hour or something, but you might run into issues from like bigger hitters, which I found. Except for Kudovo. Kudovo has this weird thing of like he nobody can take him out anymore. Like he got buffed so hard. He's one of the most powerful frames in the game now. Only around 1,000 where you'll be able to be one shot, but now, not even the 1,000 level bombard can kill you. Cause you ain't no Nova. I'm always gonna bring that up. It's even my favorite thing. Actually, it actually is my favorite thing to bring up. Cause they've killed Nova 4 times. In trailers, in game, it's been a total of 4 times they've fucking killed Nova. They did it in a written story in here, in a cutscene in here, in a trailer twice. Like they've actually have a. She is Kenny. She is the Kenny of this place.
We are on their boards. Look alive. Enemy fighters.
Okay, cruise ship. Hey, imagine being your universe's Kenny. That would suck. Alright. Bring me to my prey, you femboy. Yeah, see. I need it.
Flames extinguished.
Yay!
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
I need to.
I need
Oh shit.
volunteers or
Hold on.
its captain.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Hold on. Let me. X? I'm stuck in here, guys. I'm stuck. See you in a bit. I'm stuck. I'll see you in a bit. Fucking God! Oh, you will not believe what just happened to me, guys. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Where'd it go? Railjack. Where? Maneuver dismount. Here we go, this one. There we go. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Oops. New mouse and my dismount was mapped wrong. New mouse and my dismount was mapped wrong. Oh god. Sorry, that was embarrassing as shit. New mouse and my map. Oh fuck. I actually feel really embarrassed. I'm sorry guys, that looks so stupid, I know it. Oh, that's cringe. I wonder if you can get the Gatva in whatchamacall. Hold on, let me take out some dudes. Did you say goblins? Oh, sorry.
I have learned a great deal since last we met. You shall
We went the wrong way. Alright. Okay, let's see. Hey! Archangel's dead. That sucks. I'm coming, Archangel. Oh, At this point, I should be equipping the thing that allows me to get a free instant revive. Just because I'm so into reviving people.
pose it.
Oh, that's mine.
Arrives, nostrils flared, chest full of embrace. Very well. We have cycled on.
Oops. Oh shit.
Mediocre.
I kind of wanna shoot Finboy. Do I want to do that actually? Hold on, I kind of do. Wait a minute. Come here. Die! There's a YARELI on your chest. You should have probably gotten that off before it killed you.
Oh, little meat.
Hello, big meat. You. Oh, that sounded weird. Little meat. Oh, you big meat.
I can promise you.
That actually does sound terrible, by the way. It sounds like phallic-based nicknames. Did he turn into another? Oh shit! Did he turn into a second dude? Oh, here we go. Bitch! Come here. Oh, hold on. Oh, you're picking up. There we go. Nah, 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 nah. There we go.
Are we ready for this? Very well. Let's
Explore the possibilities.
Yay! Archangel, you're dead again! I could not have done anything about that one. I was teleporting.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Dropping brother out of your mother.
Captain terminated. Enemy routed. Reminds me of the old days. Closing mission.
Let's go! New mouse, yay. It's like me. She used to say your mother. So what happened? Did you pick up just now? A weapon. I picked up the Chakur, a toxin one, because I wanted it to be an anti-personnel weapon rather than a
Mission complete.
a boss killer. I don't necessarily like using boss killers. Mostly because I'm all about that anti-personnel life. Ugh. All about that cannon fodder shooting. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna finish this drink at some point. It's a healthy drink, but I got a lot more of it than I think I should have. It's an aloe. It's literally just called It's the Sun, and its flavor is aloe. No, it's the Sun premium aloe sugar free, and I'm like, is there any other information? Because it doesn't necessarily say what it is. I actually thought it wasn't a drink until I tried to drink it. It's a drink. Cause some companies be putting soap inside of a non-soap container. I've seen this before, by the way. But Ross's is actually not that bad. In fact, Ross's is the only place where you can find a lollipop that's literally just a big-ass gummy bear. I still need to get that someday. Next week, before program, I need to make sure I save up enough money to go grab that big-ass gummy gummy bear. That's what it is. My brain just exploded. But I'm also making a hound. I'm not gonna guild my other hound. But, I'm gonna see if I can make a hound. I think I only need I think I need 4 pieces and not anything else. Oh wait, no, yeah, I need 4 pieces. Is this the stabilizer I want? I think it's the stabilizer I want. This is actually straight up the stabilizer I want. Alloy pellets? Huh? Bazarin polarity. Okay. And then I think I want the Heck Hound, actually. I'm looking for the Heck Hound because I think the Heck Hound has more armor and health. Oh damn, then I would have to do a sister, right? Because in order to get Heck Hound pieces, a piece, I would have to go fight a sister of Parvos. And let me see, I could also settle for this one, I think. I need another II rotor blade, though. I think I also need, I think I also need a potato for my Chakur. It's also a 59%, which is great. Chamber. I don't think I need aptitude. So we're gonna go with a one-shot thing. Wait, I don't have a that? I don't have a that, guys. Let's see. Crit delay. Oh, I can't fit that. Okay, let's see. I gotta get a thingy. They might. Oh, an Umbra Forma! That's cool. On this too. Nice.
Ain't no stopping someone who knows their worth. Nora's feeling good about the state of things tonight. Yes, she is.
Ew. Halls of Ascension on Lua, Syndicate missions, plunder Added V's secret laboratory. Oh, that's why that guy wanted a secret laboratory. That was weird. Donate to the Laverian. How do you do that?
Coming up next.
How do you donate to the Laverian? How is that a thing? And here we go, let's do this. Wait, Varuna got a Laverian? So did Steinax. Ureli didn't get one. Lavos got one. I know Lavos came before Ureli. But Ureli didn't get a Laverian. When viewing the Laverian 3 times, a donation box is at the start, if I recall? Okay. Let's go Varuna. I thought all Warframes were supposed to get a Laverian.
Hello there. So, first time then?
Yes.
Drusus Laverian. Welcome to my humble cabinet of curiosities.
I can't jump.
Any donations in the little box? Now, the Laverian is a bit
What
of a
box?
work in progress. Well, please do look around. I only ask you be gentle with the collection.
Oh, it's probably at the
The
end.
displays are quite valuable.
Oh, there it is.
Quite rare, and some may still be armed.
Nice. Here's the box.
That's fine.
You seem so depressed about it.
Impressive, isn't she? The relentless hunting shadow of the Knight of Naga Drums. The last thing many an Orokin lord ever saw. Varuna, she-wolf incarnadine. The heart of the pack. Hunter of Godprey.
Nice.
We remember her as a primal horror. The pitiless devourer, stalking burning cities of white and gold, slavering for godflesh. This was not always so. Once, Varuna was the obedient guardian of the Circulus, the holiest of Yuvan temples, upon none other than veiled Lua. Like a loyal beast, Varuna would roam Lua with her 4 steel-maned wolves, the stealthy Dinar, invigorating Raksh, the stalwart Lycath, and the fierce Ulfron. But what they were sworn to guard was perverse, wrong. In a ceremony reeking of Kuva, the Orokin candidate would force their consciousness into the new chosen body, the Yuvan, consigning the mind of the hapless former owner to oblivion. They call this life-extending process continuity. Executor Tuvel was one of the ruling 7 and head of the Yuvan clerisy, high-ranking officiators who enacted the hideous ritual, all of whom were now all dead, torn apart, all save for Tuvel, now a man pursued. He abandons his family to that night of horrors, his friends to the flames, and whips his slaves to ferry his decrepit, dying body to his personal ship.
Ew.
Destination? Void-locked Lua. Purpose? To initiate one final ceremony. to trade one last body, one last life for his own, before the Empire burned. To slip the noose and escape the relentless hunting shadow that had, one by one, in just one night, found and eviscerated every last one of his clerisy peers. The shadow that had once protected them. I never liked Tuvel. What followed made me loathe him even more.
Oh, damn. What's this?
Here is Dinar, the Shadowed. He gave Varuna the gift of stealth, that she might only take by surprise, but never be taken. Let us speak of what made the circular special. The first void conjunction. It came suddenly, steeping Lua in malevolent, lashing void stuff. Within the moonplasm, thoughts took horrifying physical forms.
Oh.
Images dredged up from childhood nightmares or adult neuroses were abruptly tangible and real. Madness overtook many. It was to this place, the Circulus, that Tuvel fled, through a void tormented by an extremely unusual conjunction. Thrashing eddies, violent currents, and the appearance of horrifying beasts never seen before or since. It was as if, some have noted, the fabric of the universe echoed the upheaval, tearing apart the fabric of the origin system. Coincidence? I have lived too long to believe so, but can provide no explanation greater than that. Hoping against hope that the void would keep the shadow that stalked him from picking up his trail, Tuvel touched down upon the powdery skin of sacred Lua. What Tuvel lacked in loyalty, he made up for with rat cunning. He should have known better.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. There's actually straight up a Varuna over here. He doesn't usually have these. He doesn't usually have a full-on, like the actual Warframe here, does he? Oh, there's one over here? Or no, okay. There we go.
It is unclear precisely why Lua is a site of very special void conjunctions, but enacting continuity within the Circulus and Uvarium thereupon guaranteed a safe and strong transition, so long as certain rituals were correctly observed. A privilege reserved only for the Seven themselves. Imagine the scene as the innocent Yuvan would have witnessed it, the vivid insanity of it all. The appointed soprana, bridging the gap between worlds with her song. The Orokin executor, shrilling the ritual words. The bone-white void creeping in on all fronts. The Kuva, steaming scarlet in its glass bowl. And the imposing wolf giant, Varuna, pacing the perimeter. 4 loyal wolves at her side. This wolf you see here is Raksh, the Defender, Varuna's own loyal guardian, as she protected her Orokin overlord from whatever madnesses the Void Conjunction would bring, of which there were many. And on that night, Tuvel had no such guardian. Quite the opposite.
Oh, nice.
Tuvel would need flesh into which he could pass, but the shipments of fresh young bodies from across the system were no more. Tuvel, we will see, had laid a dark contingency. Rat cunning, as I said. The third of Varuna's wolves, Lycath, the stalwart brother, the provider, and soul of the pack.
Oh, nice.
We know that Varuna and her wolves had served right after right, She had watched the mists and savagely destroyed anything that menaced the ceremony, flanked by Lycath's fury. The Yuvan ceremony, continuity as they called it, was an obscenity. The Orokin elite, aged and foul, would slouch and leer as the Yuvan, young men and women cultivated on Red Mars and worlds beyond for this dire purpose, were paraded before them. They would make their choice, conduct the ritual, and then, well, that young life would be gone. And when those eyes opened once more, it would be their murderer looking out from behind them.
Oh, damn.
Is it any wonder Varuna, freed from the leash of loyalty, was so intent upon making a meal of the Yuvan clerisy?
I was right. She can eat, can't she?
Let's get to dessert, shall we?
Her mouth does open, and she can eat. Isn't that... That's a thing, isn't it? My goodness.
Behold, Ulfrun the Fierce, the most formidable of Varuna's sept. Executor Tuval scrambled to set up the ritual room. This time, the ceremony was different. Instead of a soprana, there was a mere mandochord playing automated notes. And instead of the prepared Yuvan, there was a most unusual cryopod containing a young child sleeping peacefully. The aforementioned contingency. In Tuval's hands, so it is said, were an artifact and a codex belonging to none other than Albrecht Entrati himself, father of void travel, and a man...
Oh, this is what people were talking about, in Shawty's journal.
Tuval opened the book to pages strange and profane. We know this, having retrieved it from the site much later. It is my belief that Tuval intended to protect himself from the horrors the Void would unleash, using what amounted to a madman's grimoire. A desperate act indeed.
They did mention that there was going to be a book weapon, because it's used in the lore.
To call down the Void. That was the moment he heard Ulfrun's ravening howl. From Void signatures, evidence at the site, and what recording technology survived that once-in-a-lifetime Void conjunction, I infer the following. Forgive an old man some dramatic license. The kuva was poured, the lamps were lit, and the ritual of continuity began. As Tuval intoned the barbarous versicles of continuity, a horde the breadth of which had never before been seen at such a ceremony massed in the gathering void. Things with two heads or none, lopsided, broken-horned, perhaps drawing their being from Tuval himself, as if expressions of his vice. At this moment, I believe Varuna and her pack attacked, hoping to end the ceremony before it began. No such luck. The circle's site was later found to be treacherous with the remnants of slain abominations. Varuna and her wolves tore into the manifestations, rending with axe and fang, while Tuval droned on, panicked. The pack hacked and tore their way through the throng toward him. Why was Tuval not the first to fall? I cannot answer. Perhaps Albrecht's work had something to it. Or perhaps those beasts simply understood that this wretched old man was the only thing keeping the door open for them. Tremors shook the surface of Lua, and a great cry rang out, like that of a mother crying for her children. Tuval sweated. The kuva trembled in its bowl. Varuna was relentless, demons falling to blade and fang. But it was not enough. The hordes of the Void are without number, and this one, if hell has a hell, then those monsters knew it well. Gentle-eyed Raksh was the first to fall to scything blades. They killed Lycath next, then Dinar, and Ulfrun last of all. Varuna had howled many times before, in hunger, in anger, and in triumph. But now, for the first time, she howled in grief. Varuna trod and swung without relent toward the circle, carrying by their silver scruffs the severed heads of her fallen, beloved wolves, severed from their dead bodies by her own hand. With one last ululating cry, Tuvel's ritual reached its peak. Within the crypod, the child's eyelids fluttered, and Varuna staggered. In what scratchy stills survived in void-corrupted data masses, what I saw between child and warframe was recognition. Tuvel took some meager scrap of courage from this delay and reached for the bowl of Kuva, now boiling and steaming with weird energies. Varuna struck him aside and seized the energized Kuva, not for herself, but for her wolves. Holding it high, she doused herself and her slain packmates with it. Embraced by the seething crimson glow, connective tissue propagated. Sinew reached for bone, and within that marriage of occultism and science, she and her beloved wolves became one. Her brethren lived again in her. Varuna was now and evermore the heart of the pack. Cheated of his continuity, Tuvel turned to flee. But his former warden was having none of it. Those who came after found nothing but gnawed bones, some of them unusually long, twisted within shreds of white gold raiments. Good. I did salvage one final image from those void-corrupted data masses, however. That of Varuna herself, striding back toward her craft, the child cradled in her arms. Curious.
Oh, okay. There's a weird chance that that could have been her assigned operator. Because I know that sometimes they warframes do have assigned operators, like not ones that necessarily control them, but ones that they are basically with. So it could have been her operator, or it could have also been a operator that she just knew. So yeah, how do I get out of here? Things like this. There we go. Like, that is fine. Yeah, it is fine. You're gonna take this single credit and you're gonna love it. You fuck. Anyway. That, I guess, like, with this, I'm pretty sure people would really like to see a Garuda Laverian, because she doesn't have one. I don't necessarily think I want to have a Yareli one, seeing as how Yareli's story ended up. So, yeah. Lavos is weird. I never saw his, but I know that Lavos is weird. Synex got one, that's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna hang it up here. I did some goals today, but I don't want to do all of them. I do wanna get some of the things that I crafted, just because I do want to do some leveling on later. I was gonna do. Oh wait, I got. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's a hound. Okay, never mind. Actually, I'm curious. So that... Does it have the, it might be exactly what I'm looking for, because sometimes that happens. Oh my god! Let me look at his tail! Oh, yo! Heck, Zoob, Edlet. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is the exact... puppy. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is the shield one. Ah, no, I didn't want shield, I wanted armor. Game. Like, this is the one with armor. You forget they exist yet? You want to make them... You want them to make hounds better? Yeah. They're gonna have a, update to hounds. They're gonna make an update to all, pets. And that's gonna be that's gonna be the thing, is like, they're all gonna be immortal. And they're all also gonna have, like, a massive amount of, like, damage increase. And all of their mechanics are basically gonna be way better. So, it's actually gonna be really great to want a hound, you know? I don't know when I got that hound, by the way. And it just randomly came out of nowhere. But yeah, I have a hound now. So this is the stuff I'm making. Can you look into the Bone Widow's sword to see how you would personally build it? Okay, let's see. I don't have a Bone Widow, but I do think I can look at Bone Widow. I have a Void rig, that's why. But let me see if I can... Oh wait, so this is her Exalted Blade. So it's an Exalted Blade, that's good to know. Let me think. So it does heat and blast. That's very interesting. So what I'm thinking, because I might have an idea... Yeah, I have an idea about it, I think. Because I think I might actually know what I might do with that, if it has a certain amount of stats. So I would probably go with a high amount of strength for one. Just because an exalted weapon is affected by strength, you would at least want to have, like, as much as possible, so it'd be a very good idea. 4 or 5 critical, 3 crit multiplier, 15 stats. Okay, so what you want with that is you want not blazing steel. I do believe you want glacial edge, and I think poisonous sting to get viral. Wait, no. Huh? Oh yeah, I think you want these two. And then you want this. And I do believe you want Fearer. You definitely want Fearer. And let me think, because you don't need this. Critical damage, so bleeding edge. And you want... I think this one in when not in space, you want this one. And last but not least, you want Tempered Blade. The reason why is because there's not, you don't want to have, like, status chance, but you do want to have crit chance. Yeah, that should be good. Let me see if I can put... I don't have a... Yeah, I do. You want to extend... wait, no, there's already an extend on there. Never mind. So, you do actually want to have this... this sudden impact, because you can fit it. So this is basically the build, technically, and you just want to put, tempered steel as well. That's basically what I would think. Because Viral is good for, like, taking out regular targets, and you're not going to be dealing with anything that can't take status. Uh, unless you're going to Deimos, but even then, like, they're infested, so they shouldn't be too bad. Especially since there's no steel path, railjack. So this is actually a good idea. Does the corrosive cold work together and crit focus weapons? Like, yeah, actually, cold can increase the critical damage of something that isn't basically you can use the cold increase in critical damage on anything. So if you have a fast enough melee weapon, you should be good. In fact, this may sound weird, but if you want to make, where'd they go? I don't think I have the blueprint, but I might be able to show you. So you want to make the Fang Prime, like, decent. You actually might want to, basically go with a cold build. Because you don't want to go with like anything else really, because it's such a fast swinging weapon, and like honestly, I think it might have a good crit chance, but I don't know. Crit damage, crit damage. But it's also a melee weapon, so it might help. From what I remember, it's additive. It's additive as a mod, so that basically means like you're gonna be doing pretty well with Fang Prime if you go with cold corrosive. I guess like they inadvertently buffed Fang Prime, which is nice. If only I could get another Fang Prime handle. I think it's a handle, or is it blade? I think it's blade. It's either Fang Prime handle or blade. Handle. I want another Fang Prime handle, and that would be super great to grab it, but yeah. Then I can probably pick that up and actually approve it to myself, mostly. Just because I don't exactly know if it's true. But yeah, that's gonna be doing it for today. And I will let you go with some plans that I'm having. So, I'm definitely gonna be building up as much Forma as possible. In order to get Degas, because she is a Hollowing based Warframe, and I fucking love Hollowing. So that's my goal for now. Whatever weapon she comes with, I'm hoping I can utilize it pretty well. It's probably gonna be a bow, or it's probably gonna be the new book weapon, or it could also be a melee and nothing else, right? I'm hoping for a secondary, but we'll see. So, I think that's my plans. For next month, I don't think I have too many plans, but, I will be doing basically some side stuff, like, I gotta finish my kit guns, I gotta finish, a couple Warframes builds that I already have. I need to do some build videos for later. Today, I think I'm gonna take a break on videos. Just because... Actually, you know what? I should do a video. So, I guess I'll do that later. So I'll see you there. And, yeah, I will hopefully be able to get some stuff done later. Probably even an animation for Exoprimal. So, yeah. Have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. And remember that I'll see you in them. And don't worry. If you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Good night. No kisses today, unfortunately. Okay. Oops. Alright. To think that they actually inadvertently buffed Fang Prime. That's interesting. Good night.